starting the stream. I probably should have restarted my computer first, but we're fine. We'll fucking roll with it. Get it up on the landing page here. Frightened touch an electrical box and have a flower shield thingy? I don't know. I don't remember what those things are. I think the lightning was haste. I don't think you have that anymore. Frightened. I don't think. Yeah, I don't know about the shield though. I might have been a boon. Yeah. Well, we can get rid of all that.
No, really. I don't think
Aww.
Yeah, I don't think I'm empowered.
Weed instead of bean. I can fucking agree with that. I just gotta fucking grind up some weed. Actually, maybe I'll smoke a roach. Give me a quick second. I just need to refill my water and grab my boozy drink, and I'll be right back. I once again fucking prepped up to the wire, but I think you guys are gonna have a good time tonight. So
let's go.
Let's get the music. I gotta load that up. I totally have the wrong fucking thing here. It is Hijinks in Barovia, episode 15.
Damn.
Alright. Teamfight tactics is pretty accurate too.
Dude, I've been grinding out Temtem.
Oh, I'm so broke right now, but I want that game.
See, I already I bought it when it was early access, but I haven't touched it since. So like I'm gonna restart from scratch.
It is a beautiful masterpiece. If you want some Temtems, I can breed some for you to start off with.
We'll talk once I get into it. We'll talk. I've got there's a couple other games I've been playing so far. Hold on, let me get my drink.
Okay.
And then I'll be right back.
Is the new Temtem update worth? Did they add a lot to it?
I don't know. I never played it in beta.
Okay, because I played it with an ex like 2 years ago in early alpha.
Oh, it's much different than that.
Oh, I imagine it's had updates since then.
Yeah. No, it's honestly,
well,
I like it
they
better
just finished the 1.0, right?
So as soon as I get paid on the 30th, I'm picking it up 100%.
It's so good. In my opinion, it's honestly kind of better than Pokemon Sword and Shield and like the last few they put out. It has like some really cool mechanics in it. It makes it feel like the fights are like actually, you gotta actually like think about them instead of just throwing out your strongest fucking.
I saw the thing about like having like the dual pets out and actually having to sort of balance things and whatnot. I'm like, there's actual like tactics to this.
Yeah, dude, they have like some moves will have like an empowered version of it if you have a certain type of Temtem on the side with them.
If I'm more on like the Shin Megami Tensei side of Mon games, would it be good for me, you think?
Hey, Leo. Ked says you're not to be trusted because you're a child.
Fuck you, Cap.
Wow.
Temtem is $60 right now.
Not only was there a fuck you, but they're wrong name, so it's
I said Ked, not Kev.
Okay.
Well, you're not getting a Christmas present.
What did you want?
Be gone, Spawn.
You just brought her in to tell her that? You're nutty.
I can't.
Oh, no, I got great. Now there's a cat in here. God damn it.
Nutty.
Gotta keep them on their toes, man.
Your kid hates me. Every single time I've had like any sort of interactions to deal with your kid, it's been negative. Whether it's the police lights going off in the room because I kept doing the thing.
Oh my god, that's because I screwed up and I forgot that they were on.
And then I kept doing it over and over.
Yeah, my kid's a spitting image of her mother and father, just foul-mouthed and ill-tempered and
big beard.
No beard.
You gotta earn that beard.
One day, yeah.
Oh dear god, now the cat's knocking on the door.
Okay. Streaming no streamer is so ahead of its time. It's true. DJ Dippa hit me with a bean. We'll do that real quick. You're lucky you caught me before I started doing the DM thing. I had berry blue and toothpaste last time.
Those sound like two excellent things to taste.
Yeah, both. It's a no lose bean. Juicy pear booger. Okay.
That one's not too bad.
It's still pretty bad, but it could be a lot worse.
Yeah, it could be taint sweat.
It's booger.
Oh, barf and dead fish are the worst.
Taint Sweat's just for our game, baby.
I know. Jinyo's had quite a bit of that.
You still feeling the effects of that? You and your
Yep.
poor fucking five strength.
Even when I hit, I did 0 damage.
Be a good curse. It's like, may every food you eat from now on taste like Taint Sweat.
Yeah, I would start a new character. I would not be able to roleplay that.
Huh.
That's too much.
Tastes like Bigfoot's dick.
Oh god.
Yeah.
We gotta get BHG a bean flavored as Bigfoot's stick.
Yeah, you reach out to Jelly Belly, be like, we got one, we got a new flavor for you, although it's not very PC.
Yeah. This will be for the explicit version.
There, let's get some Megalovania on the background.
Cards Against Humanity just starts their own bean line.
They should. That would be. I'd buy it. I'm clearly a sucker.
Sasquatch smegma.
Ugh. When we this might be a little too intense for a recap. Let's maybe get something a little more mellow. We'll go with Spear Unplugged. Last we left our heroes, after losing Eldrin, you took some time to camp out at Muriel's camp, where you met Jinyo, who was also being led by the Ravens, and who is a little familiar with Vallaki, which is nice. On your way, heading towards Vallaki, hoping that you run into Irina, and the kids and Mamut and Zephyr, because I keep forgetting about Zephyr, so we're just going to say that Zephyr's with her. You ran into some really creepy druids in the woods that seemed to be doing some kind of ritual with plant creatures that you interrupted and ended up having to fight through. Very successful in doing so, and you found your way to Vallaki, where you ran into another not-so-mysterious figure, fairly friendly guy, named Vasily von Holtz, who had access to some generic supplies and things like that, couple of potions, took a bunch of your money, and sent you on your way. It was only Varjo, who appears to be in his own head and hearing things that nobody else is hearing, heard Vasily say a very familiar name that rubbed him the wrong way. As we were ending last session, Varjo was catching up to you guys as you were moving towards the gate.
Hey, what's up, guys? You guys walk so fucking fast. I'm short, short and old, and you guys are just leaving me behind.
Sorry, Mr. Varjo. We will wait for you.
Everybody got their gold ready?
I thought you could get us in the city. What the hell?
With some gold, I might be able to. I'm not sure yet.
I do not have much, but I will give what I can.
I only have 69, so somebody might have to, cover me.
You approach the gate, and you see two guards at the entrance that, you do recognize, Jinyo. One is, he calls himself a Scorchbringer. This is the Vallaki guard, Albus. Carries a hammer around and also, this weird barrel on his back that seems to be attached to almost like a cannon. As well as Robard. They look and they say, whoa there. Jinyo, good to see you. Who are these people?
Well, I was led to them in a strange dream. and I found them, and I believe they could be of a lot of assistance to this town. Albus Beard's looking shiny as ever.
Ah, yes, of course. We got some wax from Vasily. It does a good job.
Well, I can only imagine.
Um,
What do you say we get me and my friends in here? We've been through the shit, and we could use a good night's sleep.
do they have approval to enter?
They have my approval, and you know, a little bit of gold, and I nudge him on his like little dwarf belly with my elbow.
A little gold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people along with you. They need a pass from the Baron. Did they send for one?
No, I don't believe so. I just met them in the woods. They saved my life. I just want to repay them with a good night's rest, and I was hoping you guys would be a little cool today about this.
Well, I mean,
They're-
cool is one thing, but careful is also another, and that's what we're here to do.
They're good people. You have my word on it. And if my word's not enough, then I'm sure we have plenty of gold we could give you.
You think me somebody who just accepts bribery? Robart kind of like elbows him. He's like, but aren't we? He's like, shut up, they don't know that.
It's not a bribe, it's simply a cost of doing business for the permits.
Could I ask, you are being careful with who you allow into the city, but careful of who? Who are the people that you are not happy with?
Those who would conspire with the demon.
Oh, see, two of us at least are not even from around here. We traveled with the Vistani. You are probably familiar with the Vistani, huh?
Yes, they conspire with the demon.
I believe you are slightly mistaken about the Vistani.
If anything, they're in direct opposition to the demon. Us even more so.
It is very well known that the Vistani work with the demon quite regularly. You don't seem to be from around here either, friend.
Who's this demon you guys are talking about?
We dare not say his name.
I'm gonna nudge Vardro and be like, I think they're talking about Strahd.
They both, like, kind of shiver and, like, point a spear and say, his name is not to be spoken around here.
Oh shit. Oh,
There
don't.
is
sorry, guys.
one
I
rule
tried to
you
warn
told
them.
not to do. One rule: do not say
Yeah.
his name.
Let us blab our way into
Sorry.
town and we'll follow its rules.
Yeah,
I mean, we're not inside yet. What do the rules matter?
no, they told us not to say it around here. I just didn't know that's who you guys were talking about. I was kind of lost in the conversation. You're saying that his people were conspiring with the demon. I was thinking like some other demon, but you know, it's cool. We won't say the S word.
You say his name so openly. How do we know that you're not in bed with the demon?
Because I
No.
fucking hate that guy.
As he just killed one of our friends not too long ago when we were fighting.
The dwarf Albus is, like, pointing his cannon at you. He hasn't... his hand's not on the trigger yet, but, like, he is very apprehensive right now.
How about this? Would a follower of the demon so openly, willingly say he's a little pansy bitch that needs to go fuck his mother?
Yeah.
They-
I agree
Fuck
with
that
everything
guy.
that he said.
Joe, I think you're wearing up on the naked.
That's really
Oh.
badass for Zahn, but I think that everybody should like de-escalate, and I'm gonna pull out like my box of elfweed very slowly.
Razan, I actually need a persuasion with advantage.
All right.
And your DC, I mean, it's high. We're gonna call it 17.
Good, because I have a -2 in persuasions.
Oh
Hey,
my
hey.
god.
It's the finest stuff in all of Barovia.
Oh my god.
Here, let me try one more time with an inspiration,
Okay.
Oh.
just in case.
Yeah, shake out those bad rolls now.
Oh.
That
Oh,
is
even
a
better.
0. That is a 0.
Come on, guys. You know I've been here for a while. You can trust these guys.
So
If you
my
trust
high-
me, trust them.
My highest was a 5.
I mean, I'm not really worried about the guy. I'm probably gonna end up killing him one day anyway. So
He
And I'll just death stare at the guy with the cannon.
looks at you both, looks back at Robard, and he says, "You think 50?" Robard looks and nods and kind of looks over, and he says, "Jinyo does good mercenary work for us. Let's call it 45."
45. What people around here do you know have 45 gold? That is like 5 years income.
Are we talking a piece, guys, or like?
Yeah, both of them look and they said, "Yeah, we meant per person."
Damn it! You guys always know how to shake me down. I hand.
That is a lot of money. That is like bankrupt the village
Wait,
money.
you're paying 45 gold to enter your own city.
Wait,
You're-
wait.
I could
Guild
feed
man's
the
right.
village
I
for
should
a
get it
month
instead.
on 45
Didn't
gold.
you say you
No.
like know the Baron? Wait, like
Robard
who is
looks-
the Baron?
Robard looks and says, "Jinyo, you're welcome to go in, but they need to pay."
Oh, I see. Well,
I'll tell you.
Game, fellas.
I'll pitch in 5 gold towards everybody else, and I hand them 25 gold.
Well, like, all we need is like the Baron's word to get in. Like, what do we need to do for the Baron? Like, he just wants us to go punch somebody in the nuts because we can do that. We're good at that. I'm right at nut punching size.
Well, you go
Hold on,
you
Parcho.
go home to wherever you came from. You send a letter to request the Baron's a permission to enter, provided a good reason, whether it be commerce or something along those lines. And then within, I don't know, sometimes 20 to 30 days, he gets back to you with a yes or no, and if it's a yes, then you get your permits to enter.
I didn't want to interrupt you, but like the first line there where you said go home, I'm homeless. So like, you know.
I live in another world.
Well,
It's only 45 gold, and I just put 5
this.
towards it.
Only 45 gold? What are you talking about? Only 45 gold.
Look, I'll give you 40 gold for the entire party. Only because I'm feeling generous.
For what reason do you need to enter the city?
We need to rest.
You can rest anywhere. I'm sure Vasily has a floor space. I saw you coming out of there.
Out of character, have we met Irina yet?
You haven't met with Irina yet.
Yeah, we're looking for a girl on a horse. We don't see no fucking stables out here. You see stables out here?
Oh, yes, the one with the
It's a
young
really big horse.
the one with the young children. Yes, we did let her through.
Yeah, that is
Yeah,
my
we're
horse.
with her. That's Muckmoot. That's this man's horse right here.
He says, again, she is somehow familiar with the Baron. When he heard her name, he let her in. Does the Baron know you?
No, but she does, and she'll be very unimpressed that you denied our entry.
I mean,
100%.
okay, well,
We're her entourage, like, you know, kind of bodyguard. She took off on the horse, came here, and now you're holding us up from doing our job. So, like, you know, I
Ro-
like your goggles, oh man, pretty cool.
So she's in there and you're keeping us from her.
we don't know you.
At this
That's cool. That's cool. It's cool.
point,
Oh,
get out
I've
of
got this.
my
I've
way.
got this. Hello, my name is Razan, and Mahmoud is my horse. Is inside of the city. Now you know me.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
I know.
so we can retrieve your horse and bring it out here. That's doable.
No, we want to make sure that the lady that we saved, that apparently is friends with the Baron, is okay.
Then pay up.
That is a lot of money. How rich do you think we are? We are not nobility.
Robard
Well, how
That
about
would
this?
destitute a city.
Robard lifts up his wrist and like looks at a crystal. It's like a crystal attached to like a wristband, and speaks into it and says, "Can we get the captain here? I think we might have some trouble."
Whoa, guys, you don't need to bring the captain into this. What if okay, so I've already put 5 gold towards them. What if I also give you this?
We get to see the manager.
No, look. Before you
It's a
go handing
magical
them,
item.
You're handing them stuff to get in, like, your own city. Where
I'm doing this for you guys, not for me. I can get it, no problem.
One of our people is in there. They're friends with the main person that runs this place. I feel like we should just be able to go talk to this person. Go get them. I don't care. We can wait out here if you're so worried.
The guards can decide. The guards can decide among themselves whether it's worth the Baron's wrath for denying his guests entourage.
The Baron was incredibly clear that unless you have a permit, you cannot be gained entrance. The Baron himself gave Irina entrance to the city. There was no mention of anybody else coming, and there was no negotiation. Otherwise, we would know that you were coming. So do not threaten me, because I decide whether you come through these walls or not.
Why don't you go get your Baron, then?
Hang on, guys. What if I just go in and talk to the Baron real quick?
There you go. Some reason. Just go talk to
guys
the guy.
allow
That's what I'm saying. One of these guys go walk away and go talk to him right now, or use your little fancy crystal thing to be like, hey, Baron, do you know these guys? But yeah, like, keep arguing.
And I'm gonna sit down and start smoking weed.
Let me in. I'll talk to the Baron myself.
Robard steps aside and says, Jinyo, you're welcome, but, especially with their attitudes, I'd be very careful with the company that you keep.
45 gold. How
Yeah,
much
give me
do
my
you
25 gold
expect?
back, too. I snatch it from his hand.
I mean, it was going to be 50 gold. I said 45 because you were friends with Jinyo.
50 gold. How many days could you visit the tavern and get food for 50 gold? That is like months and months' wages just to enter a town.
50 gold is the standard. When people come for the festival, they want to get in, they pay 50 gold, or they send for permission ahead of time, and they get a yes or no answer. I don't make the policy, man.
Don't worry, guys.
No,
I'll-
you just break
I'll
it
get this straightened
selectively.
out.
He don't make the policy. We don't know the policy. Like, let's just, cut out the middleman here.
A man approaches from behind that you pass as you walk in into the city. You recognize this man as the captain, Jinyo.
Captain, you don't need to go out there. I met some friends outside the walls. I was trying to get them in. They got a little rowdy. They don't pose a threat to this town. They're against he who shall not be named.
His eyes almost are lifeless. Like, he doesn't look at you, he looks through you. He's also like sweating, and it almost the light of the flame, like the torches that they have up at the front of the gate, like glimmer off of this sweat that almost makes it seem like it's metallic.
Is this how he always looks?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a very
So it's
sweaty
good.
man.
Okay, cool. I understand that.
He's not even that warm. Varjo, do you think he just needs more cardio?
No, this guy just looks like he's lived here way too long. Like, way too long.
He comes to the front gate and he says, "Is there a problem here?"
We requested to speak with our charge, Irina, and we're being denied even the courtesy of being allowed to ask for a messenger to hire.
I don't know that name, and do you have a permit?
Do you remember the individual who came to speak with the Baron recently on a large horse?
No. I was probably guarding the town, as is my job.
But you didn't notice a conspicuously large animal and woman entering without a permit?
This is Robard. Did somebody enter the town without a permit? Robard says, yes, but the Baron personally let her in. Izek looks up and he says, okay, so she had permission from the Baron to enter.
Yes, and we're also compatriots of her, but they will not even allow us to inquire.
Okay.
And they tried to shake us down for 45 gold apiece. Cough.
45, and he cuffs Robart upside the head. He says, "You know it should be 50."
And he touched me.
He looks back and, like, again, like, his stare almost, like, cuts through you like not like a knife. And he says, I don't know what to tell you. If you don't have a permit, you'll have to get the Baron's permission another way.
Okay.
We're already on it. We will wait here.
I'll be back, guys. And my voice fades out as I'm sprinting towards the Barons.
The only thing we got is to go home and send a letter. So I guess we're going to leave and go find a way to send a letter.
I don't have a home.
It's 45 gold for everybody. It's just too much money. I have not made an income in over a year. I've been paid in food and lodging.
I'm gonna look at the captain while still puffing on my pipe and be like, Does the Baron know about this 50 gold thing?
Yes.
Fuck.
Yes, the Baron
I thought I
created...
had you there. Never mind. You want to smoke some weed?
The Baron creates rules to keep Vallaki safe. If you have a problem with that...
Not at all. Not at all. I just have some business in town, and I'm super fucking broke. As you can see, I'm kind of a vagabond. You know, I'm not really the...
What business do you have in this town?
Like we said, we have a friend who came here on a horse. It's his horse. It's our friend. Those kids, like, we care about these people, and we want to, like, see if they're okay. And, like, we don't give a fuck about your festival or anything else. And we don't like the demon guy. So we're kind of on the same page. And I feel like in another life we'd be friends. But it's cool, man.
I beg your pardon?
What? I said a lot of things.
Did you just insult the festival?
No, not at all. I didn't say the festival is bad. I said I don't care about the festival because, you know, I have a lot other shit going on.
If you don't care about the festival, then you definitely don't have business in this town.
Okay, bye.
Why is that? What's so great about the festival? I don't know much about it. I'm just not a festival guy, you know?
The festivals keep the demon at bay. They raise the spirits of the town. They are the Baron's brainchild. To insult the festival is to insult the Baron, so if you don't care, I would begin to care very
hold
quick.
Up. I didn't know any of that, man. I honestly, I didn't know any of that, and all of that is fucking lit. Check this out. Now I'm gonna dual fist my wand of pyrotechnics and my wand of conducting, like the opposite way of them, so they don't think I'm threatening them, and I'm gonna shoot like fireworks and start playing music. Be like, I'm the most festive motherfucker you've ever met, dude. I didn't know it was like a way to keep him at bay. I thought this place was just dreary as shit.
Oh, you haven't been inside yet. Everybody is so happy.
Why don't you show us?
Can I try, like, looking him over and trying to figure out why he's so sweaty?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Yeah.
On a 17, like, he turns to walk away, and you catch a glimpse from the side profile of the, like, as the light shines over him, and you're convinced that it's not sweat. It's almost like condensation.
Is it steamy in there?
Izek does not answer any other questions. He barely regards you guys. He turns and walks back into the city.
As he's going, I'm going to whisper into Razan's ear, "Can't you do that suss out evil trick?"
Suss out the evil trick? That's more blues thing.
Yeah, but
I do not do
closer
that.
to whisper into. Can you pass it down?
Okay. Yes. I'll like whisper to Blue. Can you, shit, what did he say? Something about being a sussy weevil?
Suss it what?
I don't know, pass it on.
I'm gonna watch this, and then I'm just gonna walk around, like, and I'm not even no subterfuge. Is anyone here evil?
I don't think an evil person would say yes.
I don't think so. I ate kids that one time, or that couple of times, but I don't think so.
I'm sorry, did he just say he ate children?
By accident. By accident. don't look at me like that. I can see your eyes through the goggles, man.
Jinyo!
Which
I'm
is
gonna look at Rizal and be like, I think you mean good and evil, not bull evil.
he didn't mean. In his defense, he did not mean to eat the children.
He speaks into the bracelet and he's like, Captain, I'm not sure. This guy eats kids.
No, 8.
No, 8. Past tense. Past tense.
He's working. It was an addiction. He's working on it.
Jinyo, you you rush through the town, and thankfully for you, the Baron is currently like in the town square, working on his speech for the festival.
Okay, cool. Is there like guards around him that I have to get by, or?
I mean, there's a couple guards kicking around. It looks like there's a couple people in the stockades behind the stage. He is not. He's not like recognizing their presence, as some of them are begging for food and water. But is instead like staring out to nobody except like some like unhappy children, kind of like sitting down on like one of the stools. And giving his like mock giving his speech, like test speech.
Yeah, I'll slow down from like a sprint to like a light trot. This way he doesn't, or like none of the guards think it's like a dangerous sprinting or some shit. And then I'll just walk up to him.
And the demon said that he would come and terrorize this town, but with the power of laughter and sun, we persevere. No.
My Baron.
Maybe that's a little bit too strong. He kind of like looks down and kind of like starts scribbling out things and like writing in other things. He looks and he's like, yes, boy, what can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to say that the speech sounded excellent so far. I look forward to it every week.
Oh, well, it's certainly lovely to hear. You're sweating. It looks like you're rushing. What can I do for you, my boy?
You know Irina that you guys let in today? Or yesterday?
Yes. The one from Barovia, the Burgomeister's daughter. Yes.
Perhaps. But anyway, her bodyguards were separated from her, and I was wondering if you would do me a solid. You know I do a lot of good work for this town. I'm just asking that you let them through. They would love to see the festivities. They're all very festive, and they're all against you-know-who.
Oh.
And I believe they could be of great assistance to this town. If you let them come in, we can all work together.
Well, they know the rules, right? They do not speak the devil's name within our walls. They need to, be kind and courteous, of course. We need to make sure that they don't do anything to threaten morale. Otherwise, and he points to the stockades behind him, you know the consequences.
Oh, I'm very, very well aware, my Baron.
And of course, if they're able-bodied, they will be helping with the festival, whether it be preparation or cleanup, of course.
Oh, I think they'll be just fine with that. But do you think they could come in? We'd love to get a good night rest. I found them out in the forest, and it's been a rough walk to get back here.
He lifts up. You see, he has the same kind of like communication bracelet as the guards, and he says, yes, this is the Baron. Go ahead and let those folks in. Jinyo is vouching for them and has said that they will help with the festival. So, back at the front gate, you hear Robard say, "Oh, yes, Baron." He says, "All right, well, you're in the clear." And they move aside and they say, "Please feel free to enter Vallaki, enjoy your stay, and mind your manners."
Yeah, no hard feelings, man. If you need some good weed, let me know, or some mushrooms or something. keep morale real high.
You were just doing your job. I understand. And as I walk by, I actually look at them directly and bite the tip of my thumb.
Oh yes, I don't know what that means, but and he like just gives a thumbs up to you too.
I'm gonna give him the finger back.
I'm just gonna walk by and do that thing where you like purposely walk into somebody.
We're all giving them one different slur over another.
I'm gonna rush back to the party. Thank you, Baron. It means a great deal to me.
Oh yes, and he like kind of like waves you away as he starts like scribbling notes for his speech again.
Sweet. Yeah, I just sprint back to the party.
Yeah.
All right. Well, took a little convincing of the Baron, but as I said, we're on good terms. So there's a couple things you guys should know. Obviously, don't say his name, please. And keep morale high. And he also said something about you guys helping with the festivities.
What?
Which I don't think you guys will mind.
Ooh, chores.
What, did you sign us up for shit, Jenny? Did you like sell more favors to get us in the city? That you, what the fuck, man?
No, this is what he said. The Baron's word is law here. You guys need to trust me. It's not going to be difficult. I help every week, but I think he may have some work for us outside of the festivities as well.
What?
Referencing to you know who. But before we get any more information on that, we should all take the night and just rest up. The festival's not for another 2 or 3 days, I believe. I can take you to this great place though. It's called the Blue Water Inn. Erwin, the bartender, makes an amazing drink. I tell you what. And first round's on me, guys. I promise.
Yeah, let's go. Good. Yeah.
Yeah. So you're all gonna go to the Blue Water Inn together?
Sure.
No, I'm gonna peel out. I'm gonna go on my own.
Okay.
I gotta go take a shit. I'll meet you at the Blue Tap.
I'm off to the inn as well.
You're gonna go off on your own as well?
Oh no, I'm going with the party today.
Going with the party. Okay, so it's just Varjo who's going solo?
I think so.
Okay. So Jinyu...
Before he goes, I'll toss him 10 gold. If you find good weed, buy it for me.
I'm gonna go take a shit. I don't think I'm gonna find but okay.
Good luck. You've not been eating enough fiber lately.
Jinyo guides you kind of weaving through the town. The first thing is, this place is fucking massive. It's definitely populated with plenty, like you can see there's houses everywhere. There's people, even like it's about evening time. There's people roaming around. Some of them shopping, some of them just kind of like taking in, the outside. For all of the horrors that you have come across, this place is very tranquil comparably. You think that you can even hear like music in the distance.
This is a very big town. Not one of the biggest I've ever been in, but it is very big.
Oh yes, there's plenty to do here. Do you guys want to grab like a couple drinks and then we can go shopping and see the town? We should wait for Varjo to catch back up though, I believe.
I do not know if I have the money for shopping. If even just the entry was 50 gold normally, it is much.
Well, the one thing I've learned about this town is that the window shopping is free.
I do not need windows.
No, I mean, it's just like looking at the items you could buy if you had the money for it.
They have a window shop where you could just look at them?
Well, no, not a window
Maybe
shop.
it would be better to direct his focuses towards finding Irina.
Yes.
I would like to see Mahmoud again.
Okay, so you guys are going there. Varjo, what are you doing?
I was gonna try to find like a blacksmith or an armorer of some sort.
Okay. Do you try to find it just by looking, or do you talk to anyone?
Not talking to anyone.
Okay.
Not just by looking.
Go ahead and give me, let's call it investigation. Just to, like, naturally find your way around. Yeah, I'll give you that. It's not too far from the entrance. As you're walking by, you do see that there is, like, this, there's a stockyard. And just outside of it there's like a little bazaar, with a couple of different buildings. There is, the Cracked Anvil, Lucresh Tannery, and Endless Delight Clothiers in this immediate area.
Okay, so there's a armor. The Cracked Anvil would be the armorer place.
Yep.
Wander into there.
Yeah, so when you walk in, it doesn't just look like there's armor, but also weapons. Like, weapons galore. Spears, swords, like a bin that's just full of daggers. Looks like he has a case with some nicer weaponry, and some nicer, like pieces of armor that are in, like, glass cases, and then there's, like, shabbier armor that's kind of just loose all over the place. It's a fairly large building. You walk in and you see a woman sitting, kind of doing some, like, woodwork in the back. Like, in the front, working on some kind of spear on his anvil, is a fairly gruff-looking man, who looks up and says, oh, hello, can I help you?
Hey, what's up, man? What are you working on? That looks pretty nifty there. You got anything in the way of, like, magical or enchanted helmets? You know, some nice ironwork or steel work, something pretty.
Helmets, no. I mostly, aside from armor that finds its way in, from the traders, I work mostly with chain. I do have some magically imbued pieces of chain. I've got a chain shirt and chain mail, over in the cases. They are fairly expensive, though.
No, I'm looking for, like, a helmet or gauntlets or something to accent armor. You know?
Helmet or gauntlets?
Boots. Some real nice boots or something. You know, the curly ones.
Unfortunately, I don't deal in things like that. You'd probably find, you have a better chance at the Endless Delight Clothiers across the way there.
Before he's even done his sentence, I'm out the door.
Oh, okay, well then, thank you. We'll come back to you, Varjo.
Yep.
The group, I mean, you take the most direct path, you make your way just through, the neighborhood, until you find the Blue Water Inn. Outside, before you even get into the inn, looks like there's a stable, and Razan Mammoet is there, drinking some water and eating some feed.
Mammoet! Go over and give him a big hug.
Yeah, Mammoet, like nuzzles your hand. He looks like he's well taken care of. He's roped off. He's in a covered space, away from any elements. A man with a luxurious beard, appears to be, like, just filling the feed troughs. Looks up and he says, "Oh, is this your steed? It's quite beautiful."
Yes, this is Mammoet.
The man looks up and sees you, Jinyo, and you recognize him as Erwin, the owner of this establishment.
Cool. Erwin, how goes it?
Oh, lovely, Jinyo. I'm just feeding the horses here before making a few meals for our guests.
Oh, could me and my friends get in on those meals? I've talked this bar up so much.
You know the deal. If you pay for a room, you get meal with it.
Oh, I know.
We do need
You got
to
some of
taste
them
this.
special drinks you've been mixing as well?
Well, I haven't mixed up any concoctions myself in these past few weeks. Right now we're serving purple grape mash wine for 3 copper, and we have red dragon crush for 1 silver piece from the Wizards of Wine winery.
Beautiful. I love that blend. The
He
wizards definitely know what they're doing.
he walks towards the doorway to like open the door for you guys and says, it's 5 copper pieces for the night. That includes fresh hot beet soup and fresh bread at no additional charge. However, if you want a cooked wolf steak, that will cost you 5 silver pieces.
I'll pay for everybody's lodgings tonight.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Oh, okay. We have
How much would that be?
We've got 2 rooms available. I'll give you each room for. We'll call it. I'll give you the pair for a gold, and we'll include the steaks in that as well.
Oh, I was gonna give you 2 gold for the steaks. You know what? You deserve it, my friend.
Yeah,
You've been kind to me.
he'll take the 2 gold, and he says I'll throw in some a cask of wine as well.
Oh, the dragon one.
Yeah, the Red Dragon Crush. I'll throw in a cask of that as well for you guys.
Does your fine establishment serve tea?
Oh, a tea man. I may have just the thing for you. He walks in and you see a gray smoke issues from the chimney of this building. It's a 2-story wooden building. Looks like it's got a stone foundation, and the roof is sagging a little bit. It's a tile roof, upon which are several ravens that are cawing and eating at some feed on the roof. A painted wooden sign hanging above the main entrance depicts a blue waterfall. Varjo. We know you're not there, just pretend you're not there. Can everybody see the scene?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's some
Wonderful.
impressive goggles.
A-okay.
Yeah, so you walk in, you see that there's one man, looks like an elf, that is sitting at the end of the bar. And then Erwin himself, he walks behind the bar, grabs the cask and starts pouring wine glasses. And in a corner at one of the tables, eating some soup, and Irina with the drink. There's Irina and the kids and Zephyr.
Nice. Yeah, I'll go straight over to them.
Yep. Irina looks up and she's like, "Oh my goodness, you made it!"
We did. Yes, we almost had some trouble at the gates, but we are inside.
You don't have to move your tokens. They're there so you guys can see the scene.
Okay.
The bar is very warm and inviting. There's several tables to sit down, or several chairs to sit down, several tables to sit down at. The man in the corner is keeping to himself. It looks like he's having a drink. And Erwin, you can. He puts the wine, the glasses of wine, at the counter for everybody to pick up. Goes into the back and he says, "Razan, was it?
Yes.
I'll have your tea shortly. Do you like it with anything sugar?"
No, just straight tea, thank you.
Wonderful. It is an herbal blend that also comes from the winery.
I'm very excited to try it.
Yeah, he goes in the back, he starts making your tea, and you can hear the sizzle as he also starts cooking some wolf steaks for everyone.
Oh, guys, these wolf steaks, they're to die for. I love them. And I'm just, Jinyo kind of like takes a deep breath in of the aroma of the blue water inn, and he just takes it all in, happy to be back, especially with his new comrades, as he drinks his wine and shares it with everybody else.
A couple of kids run up to the kids that you rescued and say, "Hey, come with us, come play." They look up at Irina, and Irina nods to them and says, "It's okay, they're fine." And they both smile and run off into the back with these kids.
I am very glad to see that they seem to be getting used to the area.
Irina smirks and nods and says, "I think they're just really not happy to stretch their legs, you know? They're not talking very much. They've eaten a lot." Erwin says, I had to make a whole other separate thing of soup for them. Jeez, yeah, those kids can eat.
Well, you have not yet served Blue here. I imagine he is going to eat you out of house and home.
He nods and he's like, 2 steaks on it. Yeah, it's a fairly tranquil scene for where you've been. The man in the corner like looks up in regard to you, doesn't say anything but nods, like acknowledging your presence as you all enter. Irina pulls up some seats and she says, "I was so worried. What?" And she looks and kind of counts. She's like, "Oh no. Where are Eldrin and Varjo?"
Varjo is pooping. Eldrin is dead.
I'm sorry, what?
Varjo is pooping.
No, what do you mean Eldrin is dead?
Life is dangerous. You should know this just as well as anyone else, especially in our line of work, as I point to the rest of us.
She tears up.
Sad, but it is reality.
She tears up a little bit, but doesn't cry. Like, you see her, like, hold it back, and she's like, "I liked him. He was funny." She's like, "What about Varjo? You said he knows there's toilets here, right?"
You know him. He talks to rabbits and hugs trees and poops in grass.
Yeah. Back to Varjo. Now we're gonna have to kind of swap scenes back and forth here.
GTA style, like. Out.
Varjo, you're walking towards the clothier when you hear a voice in the back of your head saying, "Trinkets and baubles really what you're looking for, kid?"
Yeah, for now. I'm gonna get drugs in a bit. Don't worry.
Well, I mean, I'm not talking about drugs. I mean, you really gonna let those guards disrespect you like that?
I mean, everybody around here is so shit. You know what I mean? Like, what are we actually supposed to do? We're supposed to kill everybody?
I mean, that's your call.
I mean, I want to hear you out too. I think you got a valid opinion.
Well, I mean, I'd have killed him. I don't let anybody talk to me like that.
That's true. You don't let nobody fuck with you. But I gotta buy. I got shit to do.
I'm gonna keep walking.
You walk into the Endless Delight Clothiers, and you see 3 young men, all kind of like doing various things. One looks to be like sewing a costume of some variety. Another appears to be working on boots, getting boots together. I don't know, like gluing the top to the bottom or whatever. I don't know how to make a fucking shoe. Just use your imagination.
Making a shoe, doing expert cobbler shit.
Yeah. They're all kind of like doing their own thing. One looks up and he's like, "Oh, welcome."
Hey, what's up? You guys all look like fine craftsmen. I'm looking for mainly, I don't know if you have it, but like an iron helmet, like a badass looking cool helmet. You got anything like that?
No, we don't deal in helmets here.
Does anybody in this town deal in helmets? Damn.
I mean, the tannery might be able to custom make one out of leather, but it's rare that I know the armorer works with chain and things like that. Again, you'd probably be making a custom request there.
It's all good. It's all good. I understand. What about gauntlets? Like leather gauntlets? That, like, you know, anything enchanted, magical, cool gauntlets you got?
No. We mostly deal in clothing, and he, like, points around. You can see, like, there's several different kinds of costumes, fine clothes, commoners' clothes. Again, they seem to have, like, a particular case that has a couple sets of boots that are separate from what seems to be the more generic things.
Roger's looking around and just, like, holding the bridge of his nose and just sighs, like, ah.
Also noting that if you double-click on these, these are actual shops. Like, you can actually see what their inventory is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's very cool. Very nicely set up, BHT.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for any of that, but, thanks. I'm gonna leave.
Okay. Are you going to check out the tannery as well, or are you cutting your losses?
I mean, yeah, cut the losses.
Okay.
I'm gonna look for drugs.
I'm going to look for drugs.
Pooping and drug
Who would-
buying.
I'm trying to think, because I didn't make a drug dealer in the city. That's the one thing I didn't think I'd have to worry about in this game.
And what did you learn?
That I guess I need to make drug dealers on top of fucking shops that sell actual items.
What are we more likely to buy, BHG?
Right? Yeah, yeah.
I'm just looking for, like, you know, a sketchy guy. Maybe he's got, like, some drugs.
I mean, you see sketchy people all over the place. This is still
I go up
the
to him,
Valley
I'm
of
like,
Barovia.
Hey, what's up? Hey, you got drugs? Drugs?
This man looks and he's like, no.
Damn it. Next person. You got any drugs?
Go ahead and give me an investigation.
Another investigator.
Another investigation. Okay. You find one person, he's like, oh, drugs, I don't know, maybe, you might want to check Green Teeth. She's usually got some weird shit.
Alright, Green Teeth. Point me in the direction.
He kind of, like, points in a random direction, like, to the west. Like, by the town square, man.
Green Teeths?
Green Teeths, yeah. Yeah, go talk
Alright.
go talk to Jenny. She'll help you out.
Alright, Mama, you don't have any drugs on you?
No, man.
You want to buy some drugs?
No, man.
Well, okay. Well, thank you anyway. You have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Head towards Green Teeth.
All right, you head west towards Green Teeth's, back at the Blue Water Inn. Are you guys doing anything in particular, or are you like what's happening with you guys here?
I'm waiting for Varjo to bring me weed.
I would actually ask the bartender if he knows if there's any glass blowers in town.
Glass blowers.
Yeah, I need a spell component, but it's like just a glass sphere, but simple, but I can't make it.
Ooh. He looks and he says, glass blower might be tough. I think Jenny Green Teeth makes glass rings, and if that's the case, that she might be able to make something up for you, but you'll have to ask her.
Okay, I will go check there and see if maybe she can make me some little glass spheres.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll go there to check to see if I can just get some little, like, 25 gold piece glass spheres.
Okay, so you're gonna go over to Jenny Green Teeth's as well. What about everybody else?
I think Jinyo's just chilling at the bar, drinking and eating. Happy to be home.
Okay, Jinyo's just enjoying the moment. Every now and then you see a woman walking in and out of the kitchen, which Jinyo you would know is Erwin's wife, whose name escapes me right now.
Danica.
You got notes.
Damn straight, boy.
Yeah, boy.
I mean, I figured like my character's been here. I need to take notes on this shit. It's
Yep.
gonna come up.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you got better notes than I do. I don't think I have a Danica NPC set up right now. Let me see if I have a picture of the whole family, because there is like one with Erwin and the wife and kids from the book. Handouts.
Yeah, my notes are literally just like Jinyo's features, and then 18 STR is in big letters on like half the page. and then it's just Blackwater Inn, Erwin, Danica.
Okay, hold on one second. I'm gonna get this picture for you guys.
I typed some of the history stuff in a notepad when he was saying it, and I've got the description of the cards that were pulled, but...
Oh, now that Jinyo's feeling good in his environment, he looks at Ardor and he's like, "Hey, Ardor.
Yeah.
Is that your name? Am I saying it right?
Yep, that's it. That's the one.
You wanted to see this scroll, huh?"
I'm just gonna kind of like squint my eyes a little bit, be like, yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you look at it, but you can't tell anybody what's written on the inside.
Yeah, that's a deal for me.
And I unstrap it from my back and toss it over to him.
I will...
It's written in Celestial.
Oh, please tell me that's one of the ones that I picked up. Please tell me that's one of the ones I have. Oh, where is it? Where's my languages on this? Because I thought I had that as an extra language.
I think
It
it's
is.
under
I do.
Okay,
I do
cool.
have Celestial.
Do you open it up?
Yeah, I'm gonna open it up and I'm just gonna kind of scroll through it.
It's just the word moon written over and over again.
Jesus.
Is there anything different about the, like, is it literally just moon over and over, or is there something like written in regards to a, can I decipher this?
Give me a history check.
Hey,
Is that-
let's
Is that
go.
allowed, BHG?
Player checks, let's go. I'm here for it.
DC
Oh, God.
15.
15?
Yeah.
I love this. I'm just gonna kick back and smoke this bowl while you guys
Okay.
do it up.
Oh, you... Okay.
I have a +7 to
I'll
history.
give you this. When you read the word moon, kind of like a vision comes over you, and it's a picture of the moon, and you realize that the silver sun is literally just the moon.
Okay. And how many times is moon written on here?
So many. It's a very large scroll.
So many.
So many.
Are
It's
we
like...
talking like I unroll this and I just count for like every day of the year,
Oh, yeah, there's...
if
dude,
not
it's-
more?
You know, I think you've watched Naruto, right?
Mm-mm.
No? Have you ever seen, like, the giant scroll that, like, Jiraiya
Yes.
has on his back?
Yes,
That's
okay.
pretty much the size of it.
Oh God.
So big.
Okay.
Don't let
It's
Virgil smoke it.
It's just
I'm-
moon.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna kind of look at it, and I'm just gonna sit here, and I'm just gonna kind of look, like, as I'm looking at it, I'm like trying to find some like deeper meaning into what all of this is. And I'm just like,
Yeah, I
huh.
don't know, because it's more of like a spiritual reading, and I'll tell that to Ardor. I'm like, it's got more of a spiritual understanding to it than just knowledge.
okay. So I mean, I guess in the way of like a spiritual thing, is this like based on like the days of the year kind of thing? Like, you know, you're more powerful during like new moons and stuff. So if I press every like 30th one on here, I'm gonna be...
Well,
Because that's what you
No,
did, right? When you did that one spell, you were touching the moons.
Yeah, it's like each moon is a little different, so I guess it is kind of like a calendar, essentially. So each moon I
Oh.
touch has a different meaning. I didn't know if you would be able to understand it or not, but it seems like you have a pretty good grasp of it.
I mean, I just kind of took a guess based on what I've read before, but yeah, this is really cool. Here's your scroll back. Thank you.
Thank you. If if you have any ideas on how to decipher it more spiritually, I'll gladly let you take another look at it. But don't tell anybody what's on the inside of this scroll.
Tell anybody about what?
Thank you. And I raise my glass to him and strap the scroll back up on my back.
I'll just nod at him and go back to my books.
Yeah.
Probably not what you were looking for, but at least
No,
you know.
it was exactly what I was looking for. Thank you.
Blue. Erwin doesn't just come out with the roasted steaks like the wolf steaks. He comes out with a spread for everybody, and specifically like a separate spread for you, bearing in mind that you have a bigger appetite. You get...
Keep in mind, as you come out, I'm literally holding like a fork and a knife, and I have like a napkin laying across my lap already, like eagerly awaiting this.
So fancy.
Erwin brings out first the wolf steaks. He brings out 2 wolf steaks for you with some potatoes, like mashed potatoes, and some carrots. He gives the same assortment to everybody else except just 1 steak for everybody else. Like you, he gives 2. He's like, all right, Dragonborn, this guy's gonna fucking eat. He then also comes out with another tray with dried aged venison, like cut up apples, crusty bread, goat's cheese, along with the wine. And he puts out, like, you get like 1 plate for yourself. There's also some grapes on there too. You get 1 plate for yourself, and then he brings out like a slightly larger platter for the other table.
Oh God, eat up, boys.
Exactly what I plan to do. This will get my strength back for sure.
I'm gonna pile a bunch of food onto like a little like separate dish for myself, set it to the side, look at Blue and go, no touch. And then like I'm gonna jet to find the green tooth person before their store closes or whatever.
You actually see that Erwin walks over and grabs the plate that you made for yourself and puts like a cloth napkin over top of it.
Oh, you're too good to me. Thank you very much.
Only the best for our guests. Please go, enjoy the city. The food will be here waiting for you when you get back.
Okay.
Razan, where are you going?
I need to go see if this lady will do something about some balls for me.
I thought you said you didn't have any money.
I've got a little bit of money. I can probably buy 1 of them if I need.
Wait, what happened to your balls?
I need a new ball made.
Oh, did you break the last one?
I did not have any before.
Yeah, we know that, but did you break the last one?
How could I have broke one if I did not have one? You are not making any sense to me.
Enjoy your trip.
I'm walking.
I'm gonna grab just 10 gold out of my pouch and hand it to Razan as he walks by. He's like, yeah.
And if you find Varjo, tell him there's food waiting on him.
Oh, okay. There's food on top of Arjo.
That's not what I said, Razan.
Bye.
Okay, is anybody else going into the city?
Nah, I'm just chilling.
Jiril, what are you doing? You're the wild card, usually.
I am waiting for Varjo to come back with my weed. I'm also kind of looking around to see if there's a dartboard so I can play darts.
There are a couple of games set up. So there'd be darts. He has like a deck of cards sitting on a table for people who want to play some cards. And like a board, probably like a dragon chessboard as well.
Yeah, I would be playing darts.
Okay, so where's Varjo? We'll move him over to Jenny Green Teeth's.
I'm literally sitting at the table like a fat shit, just stuffing myself.
when you leave, Erwin kind of gives you directions on where to go, Razan. So you'll probably be meeting up with Varjo about the same time that he gets to Jenny Green Teeth's.
Convenient.
No, voice. Like I told you, we can't just kill every single person. You have to pick and choose. Like you can't.
Hello, Mr. Varjo.
Oh,
Did you have a good poop?
yeah, poop was great. Poop was real good.
That is good. I have been meaning to
took a
talk to you
while.
about your fiber intake. It has not been a lot lately.
Look, Razan, you know how we talked about like the boundaries thing where you're not supposed to be tracking my poops?
Yes, I will stop tracking your poops. But
Yeah,
that
like-
does not discredit previous data.
Okay, I guess.
I am
What-
only looking after your health, Mr. Varjo. It's very important to me.
Did you do like your psychic powers to fucking come find me or something?
I do not have psychic powers. I am a priest.
You walk into this shop, and behind the counter sits a beautiful woman that you could swear is Vistani.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
You see, and she looks up and she sees both of you, and like especially like eyes down Varjo and grins, and all of her teeth are green.
Oh, that's cool. How'd you do that?
I don't know. I don't clean them.
Oh, cool. I don't clean mine either. It's for chumps.
Varjo's are just like rotted and black.
You.
What can I do for you, boys?
You first, Mr. Varjo.
Maybe you go first.
Okay. All right. I was told that there might not be a glass blower in town, but that you have some glass items. I am looking for just little spheres of glass.
Little spheres of glass.
Yes.
She.
But worth about 25 gold apiece.
Well, that's how much I sell my vial rings for. Are you interested in one of those?
It needs to be a sphere.
It's kind of a sphere.
I
Or-
don't- okay. Out of game, would these work for the spell?
It requires a sphere of glass costing 25 gold?
Yeah, and it consumes it if successful.
That's fucking steep. I would allow it. You're paying the same price.
Oh, okay. Glass. It is vaguely sphere-like. I think the gods would understand. Do you have a couple of them?
Well, I sell them for 25 gold apiece, and I've got 10.
Oh, I could only afford 2, but I would really be interested in buying those from you. If that is okay.
Certainly, yeah. Go ahead. Have a look at my wares. Yeah, same thing. You should be able to go in and just buy them from her.
I have loot buttons. Will that still work?
They should.
Let's try it. No, I click and it didn't do anything.
Hold on a second here. Oh, loot. Let's change that to merchant.
Oh,
Alright.
that's probably why.
See if that works.
Oh, yeah, now there's little, like, dollar signs and coin signs and stuff.
Yeah.
No, not buy stack. Here we go. No, that didn't work either.
Still broken, eh?
It must be marked.
Oh, balls.
Well, here, I can drag it over and just, like, get rid of 50 gold.
Okay.
No, I can't drag it over. Can you drag one over?
Oh, yeah, because you don't have owner permissions on it. Hold on.
Here we go.
Swap
Open
that
it
to
down.
2.
2. There we go. And then 11.
Those cantrip coins are pretty cool. I've never seen those before.
I stole them from somebody. I don't know who it was. It was somewhere on the internet, but I wanted a cool magic coin.
That's like really cool.
Single-use Eldritch Blast?
Yeah, for real. Yeah, those are fucking badass.
Also, yeah, their spell like you guys will find money, and Vallaki is going to be kind of like the hub where you can spend stuff truly. Because like Barovia, even if you wanted anything in Barovia, the prices are too fucking expensive, and I don't think a shop exists anywhere else. Unless I decide to add one. So this is going to kind of be your central hub for finding things. So like that's why you're going to see stuff that you can't afford right now, but will be able to afford eventually. Like spell scrolls and fucking weapons and fucking stuff like that. Especially you, Katana Boy, if you haven't fucking looked at the weapon shop yet.
I saw the katana in there. I knew that was for me. The fucking, what is it, the Riptide Katana? That thing's pretty cool. I was reading it.
But yeah, Razan, she gives you the 2 glass rings. She's like, the glass is magical, but the cork isn't. You should still be able to break it just fine if you're using it for a spell, though.
Oh, good. It doesn't always consume it, but sometimes what I am doing for with the dealings with the gods, sometimes it does, so I need them just in case.
And I mean, you can wear it instead of having to just stow it away, which may make things easier for you as well.
Yes, very good, yes.
Mm-hmm. Anything else for you, hun?
No, I am tapped out. Nothing else with me. Mr. Roger, your turn.
Yes, you cute little thing. What can I do for you?
Razan, just give me 1 second here, and I'm gonna look at the lady and speak to her telepathically.
Okay.
Just be like, I'm looking for some drugs. You know, some weed, some mushrooms, other various hallucinogens, depressants, uppers, downers, you know, whatever you got.
Oh, I like you.
Thank you very much.
No, she returns to that in telepathy.
Oh, she can also speak telepathic. Damn it.
Yeah. She's. Oh, I like you. Drugs, eh? Well, I did happen upon this wild weed grown out in the forests by some of the Vistani. Would that?
Yes. Fuck. Yes. That sounds amazing.
All right.
Yeah. What do you mean wild weed? Is that just a name or?
It was grown wildly. So as opposed to being like grown within like confines of like a garden or something like that, they just plant it in the forest.
Is it good?
It's decent.
Okay, I'll definitely buy some of that. Do you have any other things, like maybe something a little harder, you know, mushrooms or some dried up roots or something?
I don't now. Give me a couple days. We'll talk. Talk to me after the festival, and I might be able to get my hands on some things. There are going to be some traders from out of town that come through. So.
Well, if you're interested, I have some stuff too. Maybe a trade. I'll give you 2 of these nice blue mushrooms for some of that wild weed.
Ooh, a bargain. What do the blue mushrooms do?
They just give you really nice really nice dreams.
Oh, okay, yeah. You know what? I could probably, if I can't. It doesn't sound like the kind of thing I'm into, but I could probably make it into something I could sell. Yeah, that seems like a fair trade. What do you think? An ounce sound like a fair trade for the mushrooms?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Varjo, do you actually have that much?
Have that much what?
Cheddar.
Yes.
How?
That's how the gold has gone. We got a fat amount from something.
Okay.
Oh,
I'll
I
go
remember
back and
that. It was
rewatch.
a few hundred, wasn't it?
Yeah, we got a fat amount of something. I haven't spent it on anything.
Okay. It's like I'm paying attention to the narrative as opposed to your character sheets. You're like, I'm fucking broke, and I was like, what?
Yeah, that was a lie. Yeah.
Okay. I see a deception. We love this.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on 1 second. I'll add this to your character sheet. We're gonna call it Wild Wolf.
And then I'm gonna say out loud, I'll be like, so after that weird long awkward silence for no reason. I don't know if you guys are praying or what, but yeah, I'll buy some healing herbs if you want to take these healing mushrooms. As I like side look at Razan.
Razan actually gets excited for a moment. Are you praying? Did you want to get guidance in the gods? Is now the time?
No, I was just zoned out, Razan. Calm down.
Because the gods are the way for you to pay it to enlightenment.
Jenny,
I am very excited to talk to you.
Jenny looks up and she's like, "Yeah, take that outside."
Okay, yeah. Thank you for the healing herbs. Very happy with that.
Yeah, she hands you like a fat sack, like easily get overweight. Fucking what she proposed.
And I'm gonna say telepathically. And if you're like looking to buy or sell drugs, hit up Varjo.
Varjo, I'll be sure to do that.
Awesome. And I'm also gonna buy a few energy potions. I'm gonna buy 4 of them. I'll just edit it on my sheet. I already have one, so.
Yeah.
Mr. Varjo, I think we need to talk. You know, you do not have to buy herbs. I have a magical pouch here that has any sort of herbs to spice food that we need.
Does it have weed?
Well, many types of herbs are also considered weeds.
You know, like cannabis. You know, the stuff that you smoke. I'm just being funny. Let's keep it going.
Why would you smoke herbs? You put that in food.
People smoke all kinds of herbs. You've never smoked herbs? You're talking to me about God and you've never even smoked herbs?
Oh, we don't call them herbs. There's plenty of smokable plants. We have very large hookahs.
Oh yeah, you said that. Man, we gotta find one of those hookah things.
Yeah, many of the restaurants just have them. They serve you food while at the same time you're just smoking. The entire place is filled up.
Man, I want to go where you live. This place sucks.
Razan, Jenny looks up to you and says, "You looking for those things often?" Pointing to like the glass.
Oh, probably yes.
It's gonna take me a little bit of time to work some glass, but I think the next time you come I can have some proper, like, globes for you.
Is part of payment, because I don't always have the most amount of money. Is there anything you ever need made of metal? Because I can make literally anything.
Not often, but the next time you need something, maybe we can make a trade.
Okay, as long as I have 1 hour's notice, I can make basically anything in 1 hour.
Wait, what?
What?
You can just make anything out of metal?
Well, as long as I've got the existing metal to turn it into. Like, that's why I carry an extra suit of chain with me, in case I need to turn it into something else.
Oh my god, Razan.
The gods have blessed me with the ability to shape metal.
Okay, I kind of want your help with something. I want you to make me a badass looking helmet. Can you do that? Not for like the size of my head, more like the size of a big fat head.
You wish
know?
You wish an ass helmet?
No, not an ass helmet. A badass helmet.
You do not, you wish a badass helmet that is not good.
No, badass is good. Like, you know, gangster. Like, suave. Like, cool. You know?
Oh, okay, I am picking it up what you are putting down now. Yes. You want a very nice looking but edgy, heroic, awesome helmet.
Yes, exactly. And then maybe like me and you, because you're good at talking to people, people seem to like you, could find somebody in this town that could like make it magic. But don't ask why. We're just doing this like it's a science project.
Okay. Yes, I can make your helmet. Yeah, I could take part of the chain that I have with me and turn it into helmet if you wish.
I have some forks and stuff, but I don't know how good metal that is.
The quality of the metal is the only thing that is important.
Jenny looks and she says, I sorry to eavesdrop, but far to the north of the village is a shop called Precious Gems. The dwarf there goes into the mines, and if you're looking for sources of metal, he might be able to find some for you. Just a thought.
There you go.
Awesome. That's great to hear. What about the other part of it, with the enchanting part to make it like magic? Is metal magic? I don't really know how metal or magic metal shit works.
I cannot make it magic. Well, I can make it magic, but I'm already making my own stuff magic.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll get the helmet, then we'll figure out that part after.
Okay. Yeah, lead on, Mr. Rajo. I will make what you need.
Precious gems. Green Teeth. What's your name?
Jenny.
Jenny Green Teeth. I'm Varjo Moondancer, King of the Wolves, Father of Snakes.
Well, Varjo with the long, weird name. It's nice to meet you, and I look forward to seeing you again.
Thank you for the nice shop and nice talking, Miss Green Teeths. I am Razan.
Nice to meet you as well, Razan.
Blessed be. Have a good day.
As you are leaving, because you guys are in the town square, the Baron's no longer there working on his speech, but there are still people that are locked in the stockades, begging for food or water. They do appear to be guarded by a couple of guards.
Oh, someone's been bad.
I'm gonna shoot one in the face with a good berry. I'm gonna start taking out my sling and be like, hold back, Razan, 1 sec.
Okay.
Will you like shoot one of these guys in the mouth with a good berry?
Yeah, I'm gonna like make eye contact with the guard and kind of like hold my sling like ready. Like, is he getting mad or gonna stop me?
No.
Fire away.
Yeah. Give me roll the damage.
Just the sling damage. I don't get to like see if I get it in his mouth.
You're going to get it in his mouth. This guy can't move. He's like his arms and head are locked into this thing. It's a pretty free target. Like, as opposed.
Punch?
Well, you're shooting a berry down somebody's throat.
I'm shooting a berry at a guy's face. Can I like do it at half?
Are you
Velocity?
are you aiming for his? Are you aiming for his face or his mouth?
I'm going for his mouth. I'm trying to feed him, but I'm trying to make it seem like I'm being a dick.
Well, I mean, you're already hurting him, so I mean, like, I'm just
gonna hurt him regardless of what I do.
Yeah, you're shooting a berry in his mouth.
Okay, then I won't do it.
Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get Kirby to come over with a slingshot and a blueberry, and I want you to see if he can half-heartedly shoot it into your mouth, and tell me it doesn't hurt.
I will do that, but I'm gonna do it the other way around. And I'll let you know the results.
YouTube video to be posted in the Discord later. Please join.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's the new challenge that doesn't involve making chicken with NyQuil. Damn it.
Why you gotta ruin chicken like that? You know?
That's the current thing. They're making chicken with NyQuil.
It's ridiculous. It's
We're going
ridiculous.
That's disgusting, honestly.
Dangerous.
It's a waste of good NyQuil and good chicken.
So yeah, you're just passing the stockades and heading north?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll move you two over.
The things people do to crooks in Razan's homeland is far worse than stockades.
Back at Blue Water Inn.
Blue has a food baby.
Varjo and Razan have been gone for a little bit now. Irina says, I'm a little tired. I'm gonna turn in for the night. I'm really glad most of you made it here safe. And she whistles, and Zephyr actually, like, runs beside her up into the room. The drinks keep coming for a while, and as it's getting a little bit further into the evening, Danica actually looks and says, "We're tapped out for wine, folks. Looks like it's water until, we can resupply."
A shame.
Erwin
But-
gives a bit of a sour look, and he's like, "Caravans have been coming fewer and fewer."
Is there a problem on the routes, Erwin? Maybe we
Why?
could take care of that. Keep the wine coming steadily.
We haven't gotten a shipment in a while. And it's been fewer and farther between that they've been coming, but, like, they haven't come in days.
That's unusual.
Very.
Where did the
What?
shipments come from?
The Wizards of Wine Winery?
And
Yeah, I
where
don't know
was
where
it?
that is.
Yeah, where was that again, Erwin?
Do you have a map?
I don't.
I seen one once.
He ruffles around and he pulls out a map, and he points to a spot in the west. He's like, just past Vallaki Woods, you'll find the Wizards of Wine Winery. If you were to go and retrieve the wine that for our stocks, I would handsomely pay all of you.
What do you guys think? Would you join me?
I can't think of a more noble quest.
On one condition.
Of course.
You put in a good word with us with the Baron so that we have free entry to the town. Whenever we come.
Oh, I can do you one better. He reaches under and pulls out, he counts and he's like, you had 2 friends as well, right?
Yeah, two that aren't here and the lady that went upstairs. And the dog. Do you guys let animals in for free?
I believe the Zephyr came with Irina, and Irina has free reign to come and go as she pleases. She knows the Baron. As for you folks, though, especially since you're doing a job for me, he opens up and it's almost like they look like little passports. And he, like, pulls out a stamp from his register, stamps each one of them, and signs his signature, and he says, "You're doing work for the Blue Water Inn, and therefore are technically employees of the town now. You can use these to come and go as you please."
Shinyo, like, silently, like, does, like, a little fist bump into the air. He's like, yes. Not for him, but for everybody else getting work for the city, too.
I'll just like kind of half shrug and look at everybody else, waiting for everyone else's opinion.
Shinyo has 2 thumbs up, and he's smiling.
Gerald's lost in thought in how he's gonna try and taunt those guards.
Where is the Barovia map? I think that's the winery.
Well, Erwin, I'd say it's safe to say that your wine is in good hands.
You seem like a capable lot. I think I chose wisely.
Can we set out, like, tomorrow morning, though? I'm feeling quite weak after one of the...
I mean,
one you haven't met yet, and he gave me a bad bean. I'm sure you've been there as well.
yeah, I mean, I mean, there is a bit of a rush. The festival is only a few days away. But you should be able to make it there and back in a day's time, assuming that there's nothing too crazy happening.
We'll get back tomorrow night.
At this point, Blue's like sitting in the chair with like this food baby. He's just petting like,
You cook like that for me again. I'll leave first thing in the morning.
There we go. If you look at the Barovia map, you can actually see that I highlighted it in yellow.
I'll nod and say like works for me. And yeah, I think getting some rest would be a great time. I'll walk over and I'll like kind of bump Jiro. I'll be like, "Hey, you a betting man?
Sometimes.
This game you're playing, I've never seen it before. Show me how to play."
Absolutely. And I'll show him some of the ins and outs of playing darts. And
Sure, yeah. Are you like you're gonna teach him, kind of like show him the ins and outs of darts?
I'm going to explain the rules and briefly how to hold the dart.
Oh, okay. Yeah, both of you, if you're playing against each other, give me each a sleight of hand check.
Well, I am going to actually propose an offer of what do you say, Gerald? 10 gold?
Sure.
All right, perfect. And I'd be like, okay, you can go first.
On the newcomer.
And with that, I'm actually gonna blow both of my portent rolls because we're going to bed soon.
Wow.
Such a con.
Which is a 3 for him and a 16 for me.
Gerald, this kid's sharking you.
Oh my god.
There's no fucking way this kid has never played darts before.
I'm gonna smirk a bit and say, "Well, you've bested me. Another one for just 5 gold."
All right, you know what? Yeah, I'll give you a chance to win your money back. If you win, I'll give you everything back. If I win, you give me an extra 5.
Sure.
Alright.
And I assume you're not reported?
Nope. No portent this time.
Out.
Ugh.
And it was sleight of hand, correct?
Yep.
Oh.
Jesus.
Damn.
That +2. Oh. Well done. You're very good at this. I'll shake his hand.
Oh, she says, "We'll do this again sometime."
Absolutely. I'll just go off to bed.
It's with you motherfuckers and gambling.
As Ardor is going up the stairs, I'm gonna like yell to him. Hey Ardor.
Oh, yeah, yes.
The meaning of the scroll can be found in the light that shines through the darkness. And I raise my glass to him and nod on him, like good night.
I'll nod and then like immediately go into like quiet contemplation as I'm walking up the stairs.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let me add this quest. One. You know what? We're gonna call it Bar Rescue.
Shut it down.
Erwin of the Blue Water Tavern has asked you, or I guess the Blue Water Inn.
And you're now setting this as the main quest of this campaign, right?
Yep. Asked you to retrieve his late shipments of wine from the Wizards of Wine Winery to the west. Objectives: retrieve the wine. Let's go, optional objective, find the source of the late shipments. And, I will determine prizes later.
Yeah. Hey Erwin, I'll take 2 glasses of water.
2 glasses of water coming up.
Thank you. I chug one, and then I take the other one and go upstairs to my room. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you in the morning. Tell Razan and Varjo I said good night as well. And tell Varjo he's definitely got some food waiting for him here.
I'll similarly retire.
Yep. We will move back to Vallaki. I made it a bit easier so you guys can navigate freely between Blue Water Inn, Vallaki, and the rest of the pages there. Razan and Varjo, you find your way to Precious Gems, where it's not so much a like it's not a business. Like, it looks like it's this guy's house, and like out front he's got cases with a couple like different kind of gemstones and stuff like that, and he's actually sitting on the porch, looking through a loop at a diamond.
Hello.
Yeah.
How's it going? What are you looking at?
Diamond.
That's pretty cool. What are you looking for?
Just rarity. Deciding a price on it.
Oh, is it looking good, or are you seeing a bunch of flaws and shit?
No, this one's actually pretty good. I dug it up from the mines myself. I'd say this is gonna be worth an easy 100.
Oh, things like your baby you went in for. That's awesome.
He's like, oh no, that's my baby. And you see in a case a diamond the size of like you.
That is amazing. That is the type of diamonds that would receive the epic poems from my country that are about diamonds.
Says the name's Torbor Vein Striker. I dig in the mines that are close by here to dig up some gems. Get a lot of wizards that come through these parts.
That's pretty cool. Do you have anything in the way of metals?
Metals?
Yeah, we were sent here for metals.
I mean, there are deposits of metal down there, but I haven't dug them up yet. Depending on your price, I could put it in an order. Take a couple days to go down there and see what I can find.
This is up to you, Mr. Varjo. I can do up to like 100 gold pieces worth of shit at once.
I don't got a couple days, man. I'm like looking for a helmet's worth of metal or some gauntlets worth of metal.
Yeah, it's going to take a couple days. I need to go down and dig it up.
All right, then have a nice day.
Okay, bye.
Walk away.
Goes back to like looking at the loop of the diamond.
Bye, Mr. Gems person.
Okay, bye.
Let me tell you something, Razan.
Yes, you will tell me something.
You don't do nice things for people. Okay? You just think about yourself and worry about yourself, survive, and fuck everybody and do drugs. Alright?
That is not what the God want me to do. Oh, Mr. Varjo. Oh, he is cranky because you have not had your pies. I do not understand why you just did not go to the blacksmith. With that, Razan's actually just going to go back to the inn because he's got food waiting for him.
Yep. Razan goes back to the inn. Your food is waiting for you. He actually the rest of the food is there, but he actually takes the steak and he's like, cold steak's no good. And goes and makes you a fresh one.
Oh, thank you very much. I would have accepted this, no problem.
Oh no, it's cold. You gotta have a steak when it's still hot, when the seasoning is still sizzling on its crust.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Varjo, what are you doing?
I'm just gonna go back to the inn and sleep.
Okay. When you come in, it says you must be Varjo, and he has a small plate of food for you as well.
Yeah, thanks. Good night.
Before I turn in for the night, I want to actually go like around back of the building.
Yeah.
I'm going to spend an hour and I'm going to turn my chainmail, the spare chainmail that I have, into the most badass looking helmet I can think of that would match Varjo. It'll have like a leaf motif on it with like similar leaves to like the drugs he likes to smoke and whatnot.
Okay.
And like other like nature symbols on it. Now he's just gonna spend as much time as he can just using his channel divinity to do the what is it? What is the feature called? Artisan's Blessing.
Perfect. All right. Yeah, everybody can go ahead and give themselves a long rest. Ardor, roll your portents. do all them long resty things.
And in the middle of the night, Razan's gonna try his absolute hardest to like sneakily, just like without waking Varjo up, just kind of set the helmet like on the bed with Varjo, and then just walk away.
Okay. Yeah, it'd be like probably 3 people per room.
Yeah.
So that's, yeah, it's easy enough.
18 strength, here I come, boys.
Yeah, no more 0 damage attacks for you.
Yep. Pretty happy about that, and I won't be eating any more beans, so I don't see it coming in the near future.
Okay.
I'll make sure I get up bright and early, first thing in the morning, to like with the rising sun, like go out and do his daily prayers.
Yeah. You'll probably find Erwin out there doing some like early morning chores, cleaning like the horse stables and doing his morning prep for food and stuff like that.
I'd help him and like chop any firewood that needs chopping and stuff.
Oh yeah, he'd happily take the help. You give you a couple tasks to do. He says, you know, I really appreciate this. When we're done, I'll steep some tea for you.
Tea would be appreciated. Thank you.
Yeah, you do some work with him, and yeah, once the chores are done, wood's cut, everything like that, he does steep like a pot of tea for you, the same one that he made.
Sweet.
Rictavio, or sorry, the strange gentleman, is once again sitting at the end of the bar in the morning, also sipping tea. When you come down, he once again doesn't say anything, but he regards you, like he nods at you to acknowledge your presence, with a warm smile. Anybody else doing anything special as they wake up?
Jinyo will just grab like a cup of water or something, chug it, and then go outside and sit down and take in like the morning air.
I'm looking for Varjo, see if he bought me any weed with my gold.
When I see Razan, like, for the first time, like, the first time I make eye contact with him in the morning, I just give him, like, the bro nod, like, I know you know.
I know what you did.
I just like look away, like I'm doing nothing.
Gerald, I found some weed, man. It's kind of mids, but I have a bead on like better shit in the future, so
Perfect. Better than the shit I was smoking.
Probably. And I'm gonna give him half of the Wild Wolf Wonder.
I'll immediately load up my like mahogany pipe and get going.
Yeah, like this, it's not the best you've ever smoked. It's a nice mid. It makes you feel good.
Alright, so I'm ready to hit the road because I want to be the savior of the party.
Yeah, Jinyo's just waiting outside of the inn for everybody to gather up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab some more snacks and throw in my pouch and be ready.
The kids are all playing together again. Irina looks and says, I think I'm gonna stay here with the kids until we can figure out what to do with them.
Okay, if you're not going to be doing any traveling, I am going to take Mammoth with me then.
Okay. No, she's like, sorry for taking your horse in the first place. I didn't want you to be away from him for so long, but it seemed like the best idea at the time.
You did not take him. I was forcing you guys upon him. I'm the one that slapped Mammoth to go.
Sorry, so you gave him half an ounce? I see that you had it as 28, so I'm going to make each of them 14. That's a good idea.
How much is
Half for the
gold
road.
relevant to like US dollars?
Completely different. Completely different. Fantasy money and real money don't equate the same way.
No, I was just wondering, like like what the difference is between a gold and like a dollar.
Yeah, it
Probably
can't
quite a
convert
bit,
that well.
right?
Like you're talking like
Gold, so like a mug of beer is like 2 copper. So
That'd be like $8 or something.
No, because of manufacturing. you can't
$8.
translate.
What?
Have you been to bars in America, dude?
Oh no, never mind. That's fucked.
Yeah, dude. That's why I don't go to bars.
$8 for a beer? I'd walk out.
And it's
Dude,
American beer, so it's really only half a beer.
Right, dude. If you go to a festival, it's like $15.
That's a
for,
different
like,
story.
60
That
pounds.
yeah.
Yeah, I
It,
know.
like
I know
here
that's
here
a
if you go to
different story, but-
you go to Niagara Falls, you go to Toronto, or you go to like a festival or something like that, you're paying like $10 to $15 a beer, easy.
Oh yeah.
So I was at Lollapalooza and I saw the deal with the devil. The beers were only $3, but it was Bud Light Lime.
Oh no!
You know what? It was 34 Celsius out. It was fucking.
I'd drink it. I like Bud Light Lime.
Exactly. It's
If it was $3, I wouldn't mind it.
You know what? After 12, everyone likes it.
You reconvene. Everybody gathers up in the morning. Erwin feeds you guys breakfast, eggs and some accoutrements, some potatoes, things like that. Cheese, more cheese. Definitely loads you guys up on the cheese. Some of you are gonna be plugged up.
Have you
It
ever
was
seen a
not
dragon get
taboo
plugged
and
up?
insane.
And Irina decides that she's going to stay in the town while they're doing festival things and watch the kids. Discuss. What are you guys talking about at breakfast?
Ardor would have been up early with Razan and already left. So I'm gonna go west in search of like the biggest building that I can find in hopes that I find a library.
I'm gonna explain to Varjo, who wasn't around, that we've been given the quest to save the party.
We're doing what now?
There's no wine. The wine hasn't come in months. We have to find the wine and save the festival. Bring the wine to the town. The heroes of the party.
I'm not gonna lie, man. This town kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah, there's no wine.
Do not say that. We need to keep morale high here. The mayor specifically requested.
Erwin like specifically looks up when you say that, and he's like, "Varjo, I'm going to tell you right now. You can speak very freely right here. If you say anything like that outside of town, you'll end up in the stockades." He's like, "You need to be very careful about your attitude with these people. The Baron is very volatile."
I spent the better part. It's fine. Whatever.
I think, Mr. Varjo, if we help them out, maybe we can make the town good.
And Varjo, if we do this quest, we won't have to help with the festival because we'll already be helping with the festival. It's 2 birds with 1 stone.
Erwin looks and he's like, "Did you see? Has anybody been to the town center, like town square?
Yes.
You saw the people in the stockades?
Yes.
Do you want to know what their crime likely was?
No.
They probably said that they didn't like the festival."
Well, I mean, speaking out good against the people that run the town, and what they, in my country, they would have gotten a lot more than stockades. Speaking out against something run by the people that run the things, though, that is not good. That is not good.
The punishment here doesn't fit the crime in the same way. It
They would have been
shouldn't.
whipped.
It wasn't like that with the previous Burgomeister.
See, Mr. Varjo. Think about this. What if you were no longer Mr. Varjo? What if we made you Mayor Varjo?
Why am I gonna be mayor of this place?
Because you could make it better.
What about?
You can bring in plants and have entire gardens full of like your weeds.
You see my face, Razan? This is my want to make things better face. I'm wanting to make things better right now.
Oh, that is good. Hey, we always want to make things better.
As everybody's talking, Jinyo is like looking at his ripped muscles,
Yeah.
flexing a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, Blue, what do you say to an arm wrestling competition where we head out?"
An arm wrestling competition?
Yes, sir.
I like arm
I've
wrestling.
thought of it. Razan, you can get in on this as well. Anybody who wants in on this arm wrestling competition. We're gonna run this up. I've been thinking about it ever since I met you guys. but I was feeling really weak after that bean. But I feel great now, and I'm like flexing.
Oh, God, I hate young people with something to prove.
Who is this guy?
I
nothing
don't-
to prove. I just want to test myself, especially against you, Blue.
What are the odds here? What's the bet?
Let's go 9 gold.
I got 20 on blue, Ginny.
The elf in the corner looks and he's like, I'll take that action. I've got 20 on the little guy.
Do I know this guy's name, BHG?
No.
Okay, cool.
We
Thank
smile
you,
at each
mystery
other.
patron.
Well, like acknowledging him, he looks, he says, the name's Rictavio.
Glad to meet you. I haven't seen you around here before. I hope you find it, homely.
He smirks and he's like, oh, I've been around.
Interesting. Alright, let's get this arm wrestling competition underway, Blue. And Razan, you want in on this as well?
I am not as yes, I have just enough. I could put in 9. Well, 1 is my turn.
It's the least I could do to entertain you since you did pay for the rooms, and God, that wolf steak was amazing.
If I lose, you get my 9 gold, and I'll pay for another night for you guys.
No, it's a bet, buddy.
Are we doing athletics?
We doing athletics or strength?
Either one. I don't
I'm
mind.
assuming athletics.
It's your arm wrestle. I'll leave that up to you guys. You
All right.
decide.
Athletics.
Straight athletics.
Let's
There you
go. Roll it up. Fuck. Oh, god damn it.
Go blue. Let's go.
Rictavio drops the 20 gold on the counter in front of you, Blue, and he says, "Good work."
Hey, that don't take that, blue man.
Slide it over to Varjo and be like, I know, buddy, I know. Here you go.
That is quite intimidating. Blue, would you go easy on me?
Are you wanting to bet, or you just want to do it for fun?
How about we just try it for fun? I'm not as comfortable on betting, and I don't want to lose 9 gold.
What do you say, Ricky? Double or nothing?
Rictavio looks at Varjo and he's like, "You're on."
Let's go.
So 40 gold on this one?
Yeah, he'll bet he's like pulls out like the 40 gold from his bag and puts it on the counter. He's like, all right, yeah, I'll take the little guy again.
Come on, Blue, you got this.
All right, you ready, Razan?
All right.
Straight athletics.
Oh.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit. No way.
Shit, Blue, come on, man.
Razan doesn't just beat you, he fucking annihilates you. Your arm hurts.
Sadly, I only rolled an 8
Oh my god.
Um,
Just for funsies.
for an 18 total.
Rictavio walks over to you, Varjo, and says, all right, pay up, sonny.
Here you go, man. It's well earned.
He
Fuck.
gladly takes it and puts it in his coin purse, and he's like, always bet on the little guy.
Well, yeah, that's good advice, I say, from being like 3 foot tall.
The minimum I can roll is 11.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
Jesus.
Yeah, Razan's terrifying. He's like
Wow.
a hidden beefcake.
The hidden.
I'm just gonna stand up and just start laughing.
You did good, kid.
Thank you to Mr. Blue.
Jinyo's just thinking to himself, fuck, I have to get stronger. Is everybody ready?
Yes, my mood is settled.
Let's
Let's
move
get
out.
this wine.
So, like, where is this wine?
To the west.
Where?
We have it on our map.
Yes.
And why is the wine stuck there?
We're about to find out.
Do we not know why we are going other than that we need to get wine?
That's pretty much it, I guess.
We have a location. It's documented. It's in our map. It's an origin point. We need to investigate why it's not getting here from there.
And we're helping the town and the festival.
Oh, well, that is very important. Like, okay.
But like, what's the destination of the point on the map? Is it like a place or a person?
It's a winery.
It's a winery.
Oh my god. Okay, let's go. All right, why are we still here? Gerald, get your shit. Let's go.
Ardor, you went in search of a library.
Yes.
You go to the biggest building in town. It is not a library, it's a church.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You knock on the door. There's no like come in or anything. Yeah, you knock on the door. There's no answer.
I guess I'll just push the door open a little bit and kind of just like yell inside, be like, "Hello."
You push the door open and you can actually hear somebody like praying, and you can see him at a dais at the back of the church.
Oh, sorry.
He looks up and he says, "Yes, my child."
I'm looking for a library. Do you have anywhere that has books?
I only revel in the knowledge of the gods.
Do you gods know anything about the moon?
I can't quite recall. There may be something in our texts about a moon god. But I can't.
Let me see it.
The texts are free for you to look at. This is a very strange request.
Yeah, don't worry about why I'm requesting. Just let me see it.
He points over at like a little bookcase that has like some different religious texts.
I wander over and immediately start rifling through books.
You rifle through. There's like maybe a brief mention of a moon god in one of the books, but it's not a lot.
Do I get a name or anything of?
No.
Just that there is a moon god.
Just like there's no reference to a particular name, just a reference to some form of moon god.
Huh. This didn't really seem to help me. Do you know anywhere that would have more information?
Young man, this is a church.
You don't talk with anybody else?
I do not
you
leave
just
these
stay here
walls
and pray?
often. Yes. That's kind of my job.
Oh. I'll just close the book, put it back, and walk out.
Bye now. He looks
I say
still
nothing.
like looking like very confused. Place gets stranger and stranger all the time.
Alright, I'm gonna find the next biggest building that I can find.
There's nothing really else that stands out to you aside from, like, maybe the Burgomeister's mansion, but, like, there's guards all over the place.
Alright, I'm gonna walk up to a guard and I'm gonna start asking him questions. Then, excuse me?
What?
Do you guys have a library here by chance?
No.
You guys don't read books?
No.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I'll walk away.
Guard just turns back to, like, what he's doing.
I'll walk up to the... I'm just gonna keep walking around and asking guards. Like, as...
Most of them regard you in the same, like, disrespectful, like, nonchalant, like, why are you talking to me? Like...
Can I show them my passport? And try and get more information from them? And be like, hey, I'm on official business. You guys have a library?
The one looks at the passport and says, "This is for the inn." I don't know. Ask the innkeeper. Maybe he's got a couple books around. We're busy preparing for a festival. Is there a point to this interaction, sir?
Yes, as you can tell, I'm working for the inn. They require this for the festival. I need books.
I highly doubt that they need books for the festival. Maybe you found your way into too much of their drink.
Are you okay? Who hurt you?
I beg your
don't worry about
pardon.
it. Have a
Are
good
you?
day.
Yeah, he's like starting to like he like goes to draw his sword. He's like, what did you just say to me?
Ooh.
I'm just gonna look him up and down.
What did
Give a
you?
little chuckle. and
What did you just say to
keep
me,
walking.
boy?
Said have a good day.
He like turns back, but like he's like from where he was standing is now like eyeing you as you're walking away.
I'm just gonna give him like a quizzitive smirk. Like a, yeah, that's what I thought. I just keep going.
As you're walking away and you turn to give him that smirk, you see him talking into his bracelet. And where are you going?
Walking back towards into town, looking for the next biggest building.
You're still
I'm
going.
gonna find a library. Yeah.
Okay. Well then, you are going to have a bit of a problem, sir. Let's put you in an actual map. Oh, you're roaming through. We'll put you in the town square.
We're all waiting at the like western gate. Like, where's our door? How long is it taking him?
Oh, you guys would have walked by me. I was over at like the western side of the thing. I would have been following the main road back in, which means you would have ran into me if I was back that way.
Oh, then
Not-
we grabbed you by the collar and dragged you away.
Yeah,
Um,
come on.
You actually wouldn't have like realistically, if you went from the church to the burgomaster's mansion, then you would have been on the street over when
Oh, did
they
I go
were
down there?
walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was this one across the road.
No. This is this up here is
Yeah,
the
this is
church.
the church.
This red book over here is the mansion.
Okay. I thought we were talking about like the next biggest building because I'm just like kind of looking at this. I was like, oh yeah, this one would be the next one.
It's just somebody's
This one
house.
there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I was down here. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Um,
would have walked back towards this way then.
Sorry, and you guys went to like
Heading up this
direct. You went directly west to the gate and are just sitting there waiting for Ardor.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I mean that we're on our quests. We have nothing else to do.
Is
Okay.
there, are the same two guards there, or is it like different guards at the gate?
There's different guards at the gate. I don't have them set up right now because I didn't think you guys would be leaving town so early. But yeah,
Oh,
there's
that's fine.
there's two guards there.
Can I walk up? Would I have like met these guards or known them?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Again, like you know them in the way that you've worked with them. They might have like used you for mercenary work, but you're not like
Right.
you're not friends with them.
No, I'm at least like just acquainted.
You're
with the group.
acquainted, yeah.
Okay, cool. Can I just walk up and be like, is there anything new on the old gemstone, guys? We're waiting for our friend and he hasn't shown up in like 20 minutes.
Your friend. Head looks like flames.
Yeah, I believe so.
Last we heard he was causing some trouble at the burgomaster's mansion.
Ah, damn it, what's been said?
As far as I heard, he insulted one of the guards, and they have asked for the captain to investigate him.
Ah,
Yeah, that
cool.
sounds like him.
Come on, guys. We gotta go.
Oh, now we got another quest.
Ardor,
Yes.
you are confronted directly by a slightly sweaty man.
Oh, you're. Hi, Captain.
Heard word that you've been causing trouble for my guards.
Trouble? No, I'm just looking for a library. I'm looking for books.
And claiming that they're for work for the festival?
Yes.
Seems very suspicious. What do books have to do with the festival?
Well, regarding all of the information of the festival, I'm trying to figure out what would be the best decoration for assisting the inn for the night, because, as you know, well, I'm sure as you probably are well aware, there's different cycles of the moon, and I'm trying to figure out what the astrological navigations are going to be for that specific night so that I can choose the best decorations to help with the inn. And we have to go get wine.
And you also found it necessary to insult my guard? Was that part of your project too? Oh yeah? Who hurt you?
I just asked them if they knew where the library was.
That's what you said, right? Who hurt you?
Well, yeah, he was kind of mean, so I just asked him if he was okay.
Well, he was doing his job. It's not...
Okay.
He doesn't have to tell you where or what anything is.
Okay, and he didn't. He did his job. He did his job very well.
If I have to come and deal with you again, you'll quickly find yourselves in the stockades. Do I make myself perfectly clear?
I'm gonna give him a slight thumbs up and say, "Sure thing, Chief."
Again, his eyes cut through you. Like, he doesn't look like he's looking at you or even regarding you. He is looking through you. Says, "We don't take kindly to outsiders who cause trouble. Do not become a problem that I have to deal with."
Nobody's causing any trouble.
Izek turns on his heel and leaves just as the rest of the party is arriving.
I'm gonna run up to Ardor. Ardor, you need to not mess with the guards. Just keep a low profile.
I didn't do anything. I was just asking where the library was.
I know. I'm just don't talk to the guards. Anybody else you can talk to, just do not talk to the guards. They're very sensitive.
Yeah, I can tell. Who hurt them?
I don't know. Maybe it was the darkness of this place that we're in.
How'd you piss off the guards?
I don't know. The guard seemed really like angry and mad. So like, I asked him who hurt him. It was a pretty simple question.
Why were you talking to guards? Weird. Don't talk to these people.
I wanted to know where a library was.
And
I want to see if they had any books.
Where's the library then?
I don't know. None of the guards would tell me. I don't think they've ever picked up a book in their life.
Is there a library in this place? Like, did you find it or?
No, I didn't find anything. I just found big sweaty guy, and I'll spit on the ground.
That's
kind of weird.
Ardor, is this about the scroll?
Scroll. I don't know anything about a scroll.
Before the spit even hits the ground, Izek has rounded the corner. Fast enough that you didn't notice him. He looks and he's like, "I think it's the stockades for you. I think I need to make an example of you."
Is
The
it? Come on,
stockades? Why? What do you do? Like.
Insulting me, spitting at I heard you, the sweaty man. spitting on these grounds? You're a guest here.
Are you sweaty?
Are you not allowed to spit?
No.
Oh shit! Sorry,
It is
Ardor, say sorry, man.
It is indecent and rude, and it was meant to be an insult.
Says who?
You're indecent and rude.
Yes, I think the stockades for you should suffice.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop you right there, buddy. We've got a mission to bring wine back for your festival. So, yeah, unless you want that to go belly up, then we need to get going. Otherwise, you can explain why there's no wine for this festival.
I'm gonna click into Blue and Gerald with telepathy and just be like,
Something weird's going on here. They're pushing. I don't know what's happening. This could be bad.
I would like to actually go right up to him.
Yep.
And I'm actually going to kneel in front of him, sort of like prostrate myself, and be like, please forgive him. Mr. Ardor is weak and sheltered. He is, he grew up in a very different life, but I understand the strictness that you should have. Would you allow the active replacement? Could I take his place in the stocks instead of him?
Give me a perception check.
Am I good at... Oh, I am good at these with this character.
Razan, being up close to this guy, you can't help but notice that there's something really off about him. It's almost like his body, like, when you're looking from far enough away, it looks solid, but being up close as much as you are, it's almost like it ripples.
Okay. Yes, Mr. Jiggly Man.
As you are supposedly doing a quest for our fair city, I will allow you to leave. However, and he points to Ardor and he says he is not welcome in this city. Your passport is revoked, sir.
Izik, he's my friend.
Jinyo, you can join him in the stocks if you like.
I bite my tongue.
The rest of you may return, but he is not allowed in these walls once you have left. Do I make myself clear?
So you still have to leave.
You are kind.
Something I suggest you do quickly and quietly.
This has been a gracious offer. Thank you very much. And I'm like putting my hand like over Ardor's mouth. I mean, like, it is a good day. Blessed be by the gods. It's like dragging him away.
BHG.
Yeah.
Would Jinyo think that his behavior's like off or no?
No, Izak is notoriously like a very bad person in the city.
Okay, cool. So that's like his usual.
Yeah,
what
he's
okay.
ridiculously loyal. Like what you would know is that he's ridiculously loyal to the Baron. He takes very much sick joy in putting people in the stockades and punishing and torturing them. And like when he's not around, people talk about him in whispers out of fear.
I can still respond to Varjo's telepathic link, right?
yeah, if I'm cued into you.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna fucking kill him.
Eventually, calm down. We got.
Yep. I'm just like kind of storming off because like charging the spell basically. If I stay around this guy any longer.
We'll talk about it on the road.
I'm just gonna look at Varjo and give him the "Am I cutting this guy in half?" face.
Soon.
All right, we're coming back with wine, but none for you.
And I'm just gonna walk away.
Thanks, Izzy. I appreciate that. I know another Izzy. He's cool.
As Razan is dragging me away, I'm just death staring him, burning his like mental image of what this guy looks like into my brain.
I'm using the wand of conducting in front of Ardor to try to distract and be
Vard-
festive.
Varjo, you hear the voice in the back of your ear say, Eldrin would have shot them.
And that's why Eldrin's dead, voice, okay?
I think Jinyo walks past Izek with just like his head down. I think he spent like enough time in the city to know just to kind of not fuck with Izek.
Yeah, like, and like the way that the rest of your party is acting right now is probably making you incredibly nervous.
Yeah.
For Izek's reputation.
Especially because I went to like the Baron to try to get them in and shit.
Yeah.
Can I make an insight check to see if he's acting like a tyrant because he is a tyrant and he likes it and that's just him, or if he's been directed to be like this and this is like how he's been told to operate, if that makes sense?
I mean, even with an insight, I don't know if you'd really be able to tell that without additional knowledge, right?
That's fair. That's fair. It could be like a combination of both.
As we walk away, I would actually go up to Blue and be like, Mr. Blue, Mr. Isaac is either he is not human or not person, or he is cursed or something. Something strange. Can you see if evil?
I'm just gonna look at him and cast detect good and evil.
You don't have to cast a spell. Can't you just do your like vision thing?
Does that work like that? I have detect good evil.
Don't you have
Yeah.
like divine sense as a
You're-
paladin?
you're-
Divine sense,
paladin.
yeah. I'll just use my divine sense then.
Because doing a spell is like a thing, right?
Yeah.
Specifically, Divine Sense, it says you can detect good and evil until the end of your next turn. You can sense anything affected by the Hallow spell or know the location of any celestial, fiend, undead within 60 feet. He doesn't check any of those boxes for you.
Well, if we're like away from ears, I'm gonna. Ginny, who does that guy work for?
He works for the Baron in the town, of course.
Is the Baron on the up and up, or does he like fucking with people too?
The Baron is eccentric, but he means well. He tries to keep the demon at bay with these festivals every week, which are, I mean, they're quite enjoyable, if I'm honest.
Does it work?
Let's talk outside the walls.
I'm talking to you telepathically right now.
Oh, okay.
But still, that's kind of fair. You know, you never know.
Telepathically, I'll just say, I don't know if it works or not, but I mean, it keeps the citizens happy, it keeps the morale up, so I would say it works to at least keep the mental aspect of him at bay.
I'm gonna phase into Gerald and just say, you trust Ginny?
Somewhat. I don't trust any system, though, that enables wanton suffering of the innocents. It's sort of a religious issue, as it were.
Just keep your eye on him. I don't know about this guy. You know, the winery, I say out loud.
Yes, to the
Yes.
winery.
Let's go.
Very carefully and creepily go past Isaac.
Which is, I think, the wrong way.
Correct.
Probably.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Isaac. I'm just, excuse me. No, don't mind me. I'm small.
He's still standing and staring at Ardor.
I'm staring right back.
Let's go.
I'm carrying him away.
Let's get out of here.
Like baby cradle if I need to.
No, I'll be walking with you willingly. But I am definitely walking backwards.
You make your way to the edge of town. Both of the guards are eyeing Ardor, saying we've already been notified, and he is not to come back through these gates.
Very good. And may Stroud be with you. And I'll bow to them.
Ardor, and I
Are
like,
you
smack him upside
serious? Why?
the head. Oh my god.
The guards
Never.
try to stop you guys. They're going to try to arrest Ardor.
Guys, come
Barjo
on.
throw his hands up.
He's young. He doesn't understand the rules. He's not gonna come back into the city. Just let us go. You know, none of us will go back into the city.
He
No,
has
no,
been-
you guys are fine. It's just me.
Why did I not memorize the silence spell today?
They after some struggling, they will let you leave, but they'll say if we see him anywhere near the town, the entirety of the guard is going to be down on all of you. He is not welcome anywhere near these walls.
That is more than fair. He has been
Yeah.
very, very disruptive to the town
That-
today, and we understand.
Super nice of you to let him leave.
I didn't know you owned the land outside the walls.
They point and they say like that there's houses still in front. And it's like the property extends beyond the walls.
Thank you for clarifying.
Alright, come on, guys.
Just
Get out of here.
like, I don't mean any offense. I've been cool. I just want to know, for prosperity reasons, how much of the property do you own? Like, how far from the walls do I have to be before I can spit again?
Please leave.
Okay.
How about we wait till we get to the bridge? Spit into the river.
I got a mad loogie just right in the back of my throat, you know?
As we're walking away, I'm just like, guys, what is wrong with you? I told you the rules. This is a decent city.
I am a vagabond. I lived in the forest for 20 years.
That's a
I'm
lie.
I
trying.
understand, but
I found myself having to kneel and prostrate myself before the guards, the captain of the guard, just to get you not to be beat up, Ardor.
Yeah,
Why
Ardor,
would you do that?
you almost got killed. You know that, right? Like, they were definitely gonna kill you.
Jinyo, I also
Will
have problems
do,
with your
Barjo.
assessment of this being a good place or a good town. You don't put
don't-
innocent people in the stocks for that.
No, it's like, once we're far away from this town, I'd be like out loud, like, no, that town is definitely like fucking
Yeah.
sus.
Yeah, like but so like looking at the map, like you like by the time you get to the bridge, you're well beyond what would be Vallaki at that point. If you're looking at the Vallaki map, it's basically like where the houses end is technically where Vallaki ends.
Oh, okay, like the outer.
Yeah,
houses.
yeah, the outer houses
Yeah,
outside of the fencing there are still technically part of Vallaki proper. They're just they belong to people who didn't live in the city when the gates or when the fences were built,
Yeah, it makes sense.
or those
No.
who still wanted to communicate with the Vistani.
That city is absolutely, there's something going on there. That fucking guard is a piece of shit, and I'm sorry, Jenny. I know it's like your home or whatever, but like,
it's
if
not
his,
my home.
if his guards are just doing that and they're publicly just like putting people out there, then the Baron's probably a piece of shit too. I haven't met the guy. Maybe he's awesome, but
It took some getting used to, but I know what you're saying. But
But
there's we can't do anything about it.
I
It's-
think the first thing that we need to figure out is if the festivals work. Because if the festivals work, then fuck yeah.
How are we gonna do that when one of our people can't even get back into the city?
No,
Well,
they-
Bobby Koo.
Ardor is now what's known as an outside kid.
So they
What, are
say
we just
that
gonna camp?
they say the festival keeps evil at bay, right?
Yes.
Why don't we just bring evil to them and show them that their festivals don't work?
I think the evil's already there.
What? Are there not a bunch of innocent civilians around?
Shit, Gerald. The evil's already there.
Yeah, the guards and likely the Baron they're not worth supporting. They need to be deposed.
This weed is pretty good, man. You
Oh.
insightful.
Right.
What
Have some of
you're
that. This is just-
saying?
It makes
It-
sense, but I need to understand it in a different light.
We want to
Fire.
smoke some weed?
Yeah, please. I've been really stressed out since the moment we woke up, but
It is obvious there are many wrongs in that town, but attempting to pick a fight in the middle of the town was probably not the best way to go about it.
All right, Gerald, give him some brickweed.
I don't know. I feel like I
I'm
could
not
have
a
disposed of him before anybody else got there.
The entire guard? Because the entire city would have been on your ass.
Look, no, he was looking for a library, and they didn't have a library. A town that size just not having something like that, you know, that's kind of weird.
What, for the
Well,
all of like
wanna
5
know their
people in the
history.
town that can read?
The nice church guy had some books, but wasn't what I was looking for.
I mean, I never get used to this, but oh god, this hurts to say. Varjo's got a damn good point.
Always.
When was the last time you were in a town that big that didn't have some sort of library or some form of free
I don't know.
information?
Keep
the
them
people
dumb,
gave me the
stupid, and complacent.
heebie-jeebies. They really gave me the heebie-jeebies. All the people there.
I mean, we've been in some pretty backward towns, and they all had some form of library.
Especially the guards. So
I'll be honest with you guys. I suspect that a festival like this is likely a way bit in the Demon King's face, and he won't like it, and he might even make an appearance. And if he doesn't, it's likely he's endorsed this entire operation, and we'd have to dig deeper into it.
Well, the captain is definitely either cursed or a monster of some kind, because he was shiny and jiggly.
Oh, he's a monster, all right.
weird.
Yeah,
Shiny and jiggly.
shiny and jiggly, like half melted tallow, but
That's
shinier.
bizarre.
So, can I light him on fire then? Is anybody
Maybe.
against that?
Maybe at
Not-
some point,
not
but
yet.
like I think
What's
we
gonna
need more
happen? We need to take a
information.
moment.
We definitely need more information.
So here's the question.
We just need like a hat and a mustache for Ardor. Like he doesn't, you know.
I mean, do we even try and go get this wine, or do we just go in there and liberate the town?
Well,
Let's
we're
get
gonna
the
run
wine.
through all the guards. What are you talking about, Blue? We gotta like get to the Baron, get maybe like a relationship going, get some clout in this town, and then fucking
I could loan Ardor my cloak of Steve. It lets him disguise himself as a man named Steve.
like Blue. Blue, you're sounding like the voice in my head right now. It just wants to kill everything. Calm down.
Well, I mean, it's not like we actually have to enter the town. I just have to show up at the gates, and I'm sure everybody will come to us. We'll be fine.
Why don't we go get the wine?
Yeah, let's go get the wine,
mean,
guys.
Honestly, if we
yeah.
get wine, we, you know, depending on how much wine there is, we could sneak Ardor back in a barrel of wine.
That's not a bad idea, honestly.
What if we just beat Ardor up and then we're like, oh, don't worry, we beat him up for being disrespectful. Don't worry, guys.
I don't think the guards are gonna take that as fair trade for what he's done in quotation marks. Let's get the wine, deliver it. We can
Here.
disguise Ardor or leave him on the outside, and we'll come back for him. If one of us has to sleep outside the city, then all of us will.
Here, Ginny, have some fucking elf weed.
I know
I'm
this
gonna-
is brickweed.
No, this is the good stuff. And I'm gonna
I may
Yeah, I
not
thought
look
it was
like
to
it,
get
but I'm
others to
quite the
that.
stoner.
cast a gift of alacrity, and it's gonna be the good weed. But you can't smoke out of Eldrin's spawn.
Oh, of course.
I'm gonna
I
hide
look
that.
at the bong tantalizingly,
No,
knowing
here,
that I haven't smoked out of a bong in years.
no, take this pipe. That bong's no good. It's trash.
The pipe doesn't hit the same, but okay.
Elves can't make good stuff. They kind of suck at making things. You know, elven
Right.
craft.
That's
Correct.
the opposite of what I heard, but I'll trust your opinion. And I take a little ribski.
And the other thing I'd like to do before we depart is I'd like to ritual cast, locate animals or plants to find me some sort of nice druggy mushrooms.
What does Gift of Alacrity do? Also,
1d8 to initiative rolls for the next 8 hours.
we
In the immediate area, you don't really find like you find like regular mushrooms that could be consumed for eating purposes, but definitely no not drugs.
Within the 5 miles of where I am?
Yeah, there's nothing that you would detect in the immediate area that you think would get you high.
I am going to cast a 3rd level aid to give myself blue and Jinyo the extra 10 hit points, I think. So 10 on your max, 10 on your current.
Sweet. Is that just temporary?
No, 10 on your max, 10 on your current.
Oh, okay.
This way that we can overheal you if you get damaged, and it stacks with 10.
Okay. So is it technically temporary HP though?
No, 10 on your max, 10 on your current.
Okay.
When you guys cross the bridge, you come to kind of like a 2 paths. There's a northern path and a southern path on the map. Looking at the larger map where the winery is circled, like you could go either way.
Yeah, it looks equidistant.
I like the path that goes closer to the lake.
Yeah, the other path, I mean, the lake at least maybe we'll see something on the way. I think that as well. I agree.
Yeah, I'm in favor as well.
Okay, we're gonna go 5
Virgil, what you guys are discussing is just arguing with the trees about what do you mean there's no mushrooms.
5. Yeah, and the voice in the back of your head is like, doesn't that just make you want to kill somebody?
It makes me want to kill these trees, to be honest. Fucking bastard trees. I've never swung an axe in my life, but I think I might. You know what I mean?
If you're talking to the trees over on this side, they're back to screaming, kill me. Kill me!
Would I have filled my water?
I think it refills on a long rest, right?
Oh, does it?
It's not the voice of the trees, it's the voice of nature. Sorry. Whatever that may be.
It just says that it's a water skin that can hold a barrel's worth of water.
Yeah, it's supposed to be slightly magical, so I'm going to amend that it refills on a long rest.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna as we're walking, just kind of splash it around on the ground a little bit.
Just splashing it around, feeding the trees, giving them some water. It's nice of you.
Yeah, I'm the light shining in the darkness. It's what I gotta do.
I need from you guys D12 and a D8 roll.
I got the 8.
I'll do 12. Sick.
What do we got here? That's a 7. Fucking course. You see a small group of what appears to be Vistani, walking down the path. Probably a fair distance, probably about 100 feet away. You can just see them coming into view.
Since I'm higher up, being on a horse and whatnot, I'm sure having lived with the Vistani for so long, I'd give a wave, but give the hand gesture that the Vistani would give to each other to be hey, peaceful interaction among the clans.
They look up a little bit confused and they make the same gesture. They come up and they say, "You are Vistani?"
Honorary, so I have lived amongst the people for a while now.
You're very lucky. If you hadn't given us the sign, we were going to rob you.
Yes, we are on important missions right now. Are you familiar with Madame Ava?
Oh, you come from Ava's tribe?
Yes.
Ah, well then, we will pass without any harm. Well met. Well met to you.
Have you heard anything on the road in recently? Is there anything new that we would need to be knowing about?
Yeah, the wolf packs are much stronger out in these areas.
Wolf packs, okay. Thank you very much. This is
Also,
good for information.
the one guy looks up and he's like, "But what about that one thing?" He's like, "You didn't see anything. You're crazy." He's like, "No, but I could swear there was a blue. It looked like a dragon."
You mean like him? And I'm pointing at Blue.
Yeah, but like huge.
Oh, like after he eats a lot.
He like the one guy smacks him upside the head again. He's like, "I'm telling you, you were seeing things." It's like, but I really wasn't.
That sounds crazy. I think he's right. You were probably seeing things.
I mean, most people know when they've seen a dragon.
You seem to be heading east. Do not go through that town. They will do bad things to you and attempt to put you in the stocks.
Oh, Vallaki is off limits to the Vistani. We already know not to go near there.
Okay, good. I was just making sure because that would be very bad for you.
He looks and he's like, "But given that you're part of the tribes, you do know that just outside of Vallaki there is a small settlement of us."
Madam Ava maybe did not tell me of this one. Actually, did Madam Ava tell me of this one?
She may have said that there are groups that roam near Vallaki, but she wouldn't like it would have been like more of a warning, like beware of the tribes that roam out in that area.
Oh, okay.
How close are you guys to Vallaki? Like proximity wise, are you guys like really far away, close to the water?
Oh, I'd say they're pretty close. I think they're in the forests down there. Look for the campfires. You can't miss it.
Now, we have other tasks. We'll probably not be visiting, but I thank you for the information.
Yes, well, again, well met. You have safe travels, and, be careful out there. Never know who you'll run into.
I'll give them the same salute, and...
Hey, you guys got any drugs?
Okay.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Oh shit, I meant to say that telepathically.
They just kind of, like, look at you weird and just keep moving.
You want to buy any drugs? No? Okay.
Give me... Well, a couple things are gonna happen here. The first thing is, as you're walking through the path, things seem kind of uneventful. As you're passing through, there is a large clearing that leads to, like, a land bridge to the north of you, and there is a large tower.
Oh, cool tower. Think
Yes.
somebody's overcompensating, and I nudge Ardor.
Hold on a second. Oh my god. I just want to zoom on the map, please. Jesus.
So, Jenny, how do you know that shopkeeper that we met before we entered town? What was his name? Vassie?
Vasily, I believe. I mean, I've only known him for as long as I've been in the city. I kind of arrived here out of nowhere, and the city was the first place that brought me in. So, but yeah, Vasily's he usually has some pretty good deals. He'll talk your ear off if you let him though.
Ardor's gonna like squint his eyes and mean mug you really, really hard.
I mean, he says weird stuff sometimes as I'm leaving, but
Like
it's
what?
I don't know. He said something about the Silver Sun at one point, which was quite weird because I never mentioned it. But other than that, I mean,
Why do you the Silver Sun? That's so weird. Why do you worship the sun?
well,
Stupid.
Well, no, it's not the sun that we worship, it's the silver one. You know, the one that comes out in the darkness. We represent the light that shines within the darkness.
Wait, you talk about the moon?
I mean, maybe?
Why don't you just fucking call it the moon?
Well, we call it the silver sun where I'm from.
Well, I
Where I was
fucks with the
from.
moon too. I really
Yeah.
like the forest. That's why I like you know, I'm more like the nightlife shit.
Exactly. We're the light that shines through the darkness, the radiance that brings life into the world at night.
Okay, well, Ginny, because you seem kind of cool, you like the moon, I'm gonna tell you, I'm probably gonna kill your friend.
Are you talking about Isaac?
No, well, maybe him too, but that Vasi guy.
Oh, Isaac's definitely going to die.
Well, I mean, neither of them are my friends. I'm just in the city, just doing work to make a living, because I don't really know where I am.
I want dibs on killing that guard captain.
Oh, that one's mine.
I guess it'll be a combined effort.
Works for me. Maybe we can figure out like a combined spell, you know, like a...
Fusion.
He has done some pretty horrible things, but has he watered to death?
Oh, absolutely.
He's inflicting suffering on innocents. It's pretty
Would
contentious.
that not be good enough for incarceration, banishment?
He was going to kill Ardor.
I
For
will
spitting.
incarcerate him in the 9 realms of hell.
There's no... We would need to upheave the government of Vallaki to incarcerate him, which I'm not opposed to, but...
Well, like, I think that's maybe what we're gonna have to do to actually stop it. Unless it's just like one bad apple and we can go to the Baron and be like, hey, this guy's a dick, and the Baron's like, no, you know? But I think the Baron would be like, yeah, I know he's a dick, I told him to be. I don't know, though.
You saw the other guards. It is obvious that the guards are corrupt.
Yeah, but are they corrupt because that, like, the captain is a dick? Or are they corrupt because the whole system is a dick, you know?
But would not the same logic apply to the captain? And yet you're so willing to put him to death.
All the dicks have to die.
Then all the guards must die.
A very wise man once told me that you have
I'm
to
okay
punch
with
the
that.
small dicks, and then you can punch the large dicks.
I mean, you must cut the head from the fish, as they say. The whole fish might not be bad, but the head'll bite you.
You get bit by a lot of fish there, Ginny.
It's just a saying we used to have in the monastery.
You know, people in the monastery getting bit by fish.
We,
You guys avid fishers or something, getting bit by
Whoa.
fish. What are you fishing that bites you?
fish. Ravenous ones.
You fish ravenous fish in your monastery.
That's all we had there. We
so
had
I
fish
take
and
it
a rice
these are
field.
ill-tempered.
Anyway, this tower.
Yeah, you see a fairly tall standing tower in the distance to the north.
It looks neat, but it is. We do not know who lives there, and it is not a request.
Does it seem ominous?
A little bit.
How close is this tower to where the wine keeps?
We're like halfway.
Yeah, you're about
Oh.
halfway there.
I'm interested.
Are there
Maybe they have
lights on?
books.
I mean, 99% chance something in there wants to kill you. Like, the trees in this area are screaming all the time. So,
Arjo, everything wants to kill us here.
Varjo, upon hearing that, he's right, you know. I was just about to ask who you bet is going to smother that kid in his sleep first.
smother who?
The Ardor.
I don't think any of these people are gonna kill him for just saying things, but, you know, it might be like the captain. Captain's probably gonna kill him.
Oh, I'll take that bet.
Yeah?
I think it's going to be you.
What, I'm gonna kill him?
Why not?
Well, if he fucks with me, he does seem kind of like evil-ish.
Also, Varjo, are you like answering out loud, or are you answering in your mind?
Yeah, I'm just saying this all out loud.
Mr. Roger found his mushrooms.
I don't know. This feels a little different than his normal weirdness.
You
You
okay,
guys-
old man?
Yeah, I'm just having some inner dialogue. Sorry if I was quiet there.
Maybe perhaps your inner dialogue should stay in.
What do you mean?
But I,
Roger, you're talking out loud.
yeah.
Oh, fuck. Sorry, man. Like, I telepathically, and then I turn into a wolf, and I'm talking telepathically, and then I can bark, but I can still talk, and, like, it's a lot. I'm losing track, you know?
That's understandable. But we have missions in front of us. We must help get the wine, and we are attempting to apparently overthrow a town. Do we need to add random tower that may be perfectly okay and on top of this?
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything vastly appealing about a spooky tower, to be honest.
Let's go get that wine.
Most towers don't move, so.
Does that tower move?
No,
I'm
he's
just
saying
saying
it's gonna
look
be
here,
there.
You see the tower move? Is the tower moving? I'm looking at it.
The weed's not that good.
Give me a D12 and a D8 roll.
I'll take the 8.
I think as long as we get the wine back, maybe we could persuade the guards to let Ardor back in.
No, they're gonna
That
kill
or,
him.
that or I'd just kill my way in.
If you want to go, like, total, like, you know, head on in there, by all means, man. I'll be a bird watching on the sidelines.
I would like to reiterate that you said you are not sure if the guards were corrupt or if they were being sort of corrupted by those above them, and could be good people. They are just people. They are not monsters.
No. That's better. As you're walking down the path, you come across what appears to be a cane sticking out of the ground.
Oh, it's a cool stick in the forest? I'm gonna run right up to it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, look at this cool stick.
Do you want to play fetch again? Because it was weird.
When have we ever played fetch?
Yes.
Do a lot of drugs, but, you know, maybe one day. You know, I got these little legs, and I'm old. Can't be running around. But look at me.
Sometimes you are a wolf.
Yeah, that's pretty great. But still old and short, wolf.
Yeah. King of the wolves. Arroo.
So you're grabbing the cane?
Yeah.
As you pull the cane out, you actually hear a little bit of a jingle. And underneath the cane, it looks like there's something buried there.
Oh, and I know what the item does, right?
When you pick it up, you think, like, you look down and you see that there's something like buried, and you think about digging it up, and the end changes into a shovel.
No. Yeah, this stick's fucking awesome. Look at that.
That is pretty neat.
Jinyo's just smiling, noticing that Barjo has found a little thing in the darkness that's making him happy.
Yeah, Varjo's hyper-focused right now. He's gonna just start digging.
Razan actually, he's like still well within sight, but he does move down with his horse just a little bit, just to keep an eye out, like further down the road, just in case.
Yep. Yeah, you dig up a small sack of gold.
Oh,
But-
hell yeah.
By your rough estimate, it's probably like a good, 400?
What?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. I didn't find anything. Nothing. No giant sack of gold here. Nope. As a small halfling's very poorly just grabbing this bag of gold.
Did you say no sack of gold?
No, I don't. No. Just worthless dirt. Just dirt. The weird druid taking dirt.
I'm gonna walk up to Varjo very slowly and go, "Did you seriously find a thing of gold in there?" Like
Yeah,
whispering, just between me and him.
Yeah, fuck. I got a big sack of gold here.
What the hell? Like, who the hell buries this much gold out here?
I know, but I found a cool stick and a sack of gold. But you know,
A cool stick.
I kind of believe in like party morale as I'm talking out loud now that I realize I've been found out. So I guess it's everybody's gold. Haha, cool joke, and I'm gonna divvy it up. It's 66 gold and 6 silver each.
All right. Yeah, I'll add that.
Oh, for me?
Yeah, you know, you haven't been here long, but you seem to be like trying your best. You like the moon, and you know,
Well, thank you.
you obviously need it. I heard you say how much gold you have.
Well, I don't have 69 anymore. But thank you, I appreciate it. I'll
Again,
stick
don't you
around.
find it's odd that
like, if
this
you-
much gold's buried out here?
If you don't want it, I'll gladly take anybody's share.
Mr. Blue, after the things that we have seen, honestly, this is one of the least odd.
You got a point.
I need another D12 and D8, people.
I'll do the D12.
While I'm holding Hedgewich's gardening cane, I'm gonna look Razan right in the eyes and say,
Oh.
if you tend the home, tend the garden, and tend the grave, the world will tend to itself.
Yeah, that was pretty deep.
What was?
I think that was in one of the monastery's books, honestly.
What? I missed it. I was zoned out. Who said what?
Yeah, that checks out too.
Oh, okay. So as you guys are following along, you find yourself get kind of looped around. You veer off the path, go into the forest, and find your way back probably about a half mile. Probably come out just about there.
How did we end up here?
No, I told you guys this is the right way. I follow Varjo. I'll lead the pack.
We should not have tried to take that. I know there's a bend. We should not have tried to take the shortcut through the woods. Mammoth does not like the bushes.
I need another D12 and D8 roll, please.
Take the 12.
I'll get the 8 this time.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, you come out of this false path, and a flock of ravens fly overhead. Caw, caw, that seem to be guiding your way. This time I need two, like a D12 and a D8, and then another D12 and D8, and we're gonna take the better result.
Alright, I'll take one of the 12s.
Me too.
I will do
What
it
is
in the
better
eights.
in terms of the dungeon master? Is that low or high?
The better one is the option that isn't combat for you guys.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 15 or a 17. Okay, so as you're coming to the edge of the property, you see, actually, this is, you see what appears to be a wagon. It looks like there's some, like, busted up barrels of wine, and there is a corpse there. There's a dead person there.
Is there, like, a little wine residue inside the barrels?
Yeah.
Jinyo wants to, like, dab his fingers in and just kind of, like, sniff and taste it real quick to see if it's the dragon wine.
That is the, yeah, it is, it tastes like the Red Dragon Crush, for sure.
Eyes narrow. This is the Dragon Crush wine, guys.
The body, like, is there any visible signs of, like, how he died? Like, is his head ripped off, or?
It looks like he's been run through and stabbed, and you actually see, like, thorns and brambles inside the skin.
More plant people.
You think those fucking stupid ass druids from Madame's story are out here bodying people for wine? That's crazy,
Well,
Crazy theory.
yes. I guess so, but I mean, they've got thorns inside of him.
That was like the wounds we got when we were in the forest before we reached Vallaki.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to learn how to make those plant people. Pretty cool.
Well, if you were supposedly the king of wolves, you could possibly be the king of plant people as well.
He doesn't need any more illusions of grandeur.
What's that mean?
You arrive outside the winery and find it fairly destitute. There's nobody working on the vines. It looks like maybe they've been harvested. But it's almost like a ghost town. You don't see anything around for miles.
You said it's destitute, like all the plants are like dead and everything like that.
Yeah, like if this place is supposed to be a prosperous winery, there's something going on here that is affecting the grapes, because it doesn't appear that there's grapes growing on the vines.
Oh, okay.
Something isn't right here, guys.
That is actually where we're going to end session for tonight.
Yeah.
Awesome session, guys.
And next session we will be investigating the Wizards of Wine winery, and we'll see what happens from there. For now, let's find somebody to raid out to. Who's playing games? Oh, Princess Brat's playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Let's go say hi to Princess
awesome.
Brat. She really is. Oh yeah, I got 2 beans to do first. Let's do these beans.
Run it up.
What do we got here? Berry blue and toothpaste. I'll do it this time. And strawberry banana smoothie or dead fish. So I get one potentially bad one and then like one good one to follow up. Nice little palate cleanser. Alright, so hopefully this is fucking smoothie because I hate the dead fish. It is! Okay.
Rip off.
The other one's berry! That's 2 good beans to end the night. Let's go. So we're going to raid out to Princess Brat. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. Obviously, almost everybody, as we say every week, nearly everybody in this game are streamers and content creators. Go check them out on their platforms, on Twitch, on YouTube. I know Count's been uploading a lot of YouTube videos lately, so go check him out. Give him the likes, the follows, all of that fun stuff. Same with Ked. He's been working on some stuff that's been going up on his YouTube, and he's also been doing a bunch of shorts, so go check him out as well. Be sure to tune into Talking with Adam stream tomorrow for Radiant Citadel. And other than that, yeah, thanks to everybody who tuned in. I love every single one of you. Hope you have a wonderful day, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And as always, power to the players. Go say hi to Princess Brat for me in 2 seconds. There we go.